Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Nerds. Millennium Gun. The $1 bill. MisfireByFire.
Say, right?
And now, your nerds.
Hello, did your sources change on you?
Hello.
Did your sources change on you?
There it is. Hello. Oh, my sources changed. Hey.
I look more like my emo self.
Yeah, sorry.
Good days.
Oh, man, that was a really good intro, too. All right, we're calling it, everybody. Have a good night. We're calling it, and then we're saying goodbye. That's already freaking. All right, here. All right, just
Take
act
three.
like everybody act like we just joined in. Oh, hey everybody! Welcome in to Monday, another episode of Game Die Repeat. Meaning, what episode are we on?
8.
Perfect. You already know who we are. I don't even care anymore. Bill, go ahead. All right, I put an exclamation point and the links. My sources changed and had no idea that they changed because, hear me out. When Bill lost power, I lost power for a brief moment and it turned off my computer. And I left my computer off until Sunday. Yeah. And had no idea that my sources changed.
That is awesome.
So,
as you know,
wait, one sec. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. We forgot our sponsor, the most important thing, because after that starting, I'm gonna have to start drinking. So our sponsor, alcohol. Cheers, everybody.
Alcohol.
Yeah, because that was a great freaking start.
I fixed the title, by the way.
What was the title?
last nerd.
You had episode 7.
Oh, did I? See, I'm
Yeah.
all off today. Screw it. I'm done. I'm just gonna sit here. You guys talk.
All right, guys. As you know, I am the $1 bill. Below me here is my my wiener, but below that,
Wait, hold on. You just
Yeah,
said wiener.
yeah.
Wiener butt.
And Bill's wiener.
right below that, in the screen below me, is Minion Gun.
Hey, and to my left is Misfire. You know, he's right at eye level with Bill's wiener, apparently.
The
All right, now how about this?
Horrible
Is this a little bit better,
production.
guys? Is
Yeah,
this a little
that's
better?
better.
Okay.
That's better.
Now, in the other opposite corner, we got MisfireByFire, our lovely host for the evening. You know,
the guy
Yeah,
that
boy.
fucked everything up.
our technical expert. And yeah, it's gonna be a little echoey still. I'm still waiting to get my stuff, so we're gonna try to bear with it for tonight and next week. Hopefully, I will have a slightly better setup. So, I did do some digging this week, guys, and I decided to get some topics for us to talk about.
First of all, I want to mention that Marcy was asking why it sounds like you're in cake, and that the cake is also very fart away.
Fart away.
Fart. Yeah. I quote, why does he sound like he's in cake that's very fart away?
Cake.
For real. Yeah, no, I apologize, guys, for the echo. I know it sounds terrible. But hopefully next week I can do some more fine tuning, make it sound a little bit better. That way you guys don't have to hear my voice twice. So, a couple things that I wanted to talk about for the evening, though. Just some more gaming related things. We do a lot of just random shenanigans here, which I absolutely love. But I wanted to kind of narrow it out. Do you think the gaming industry should slow down on releasing games to release a more whole video game?
Minion, you want to hit this first?
I have mixed feelings about this. Because, yes, it would be nice to have a game come out that doesn't have any glitches, or, as we call them, features. You know, but at the same time, it also means that we get to play the game sooner. It also means that if, as a community, we're like, hey, we would want this added to the game, they can add it to the game. You know, there's still a chance for them to change the stuff and things of which they're doing to make it better.
Okay. I mean, do you think that we get too many Call of Duties, too many Battlefields, too many games that are the same game too quickly? Like, we get a new Call of Duty every year.
Is it every year?
It's every year. We get a new Call of Duty. We get, this year was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Last year was Call of Duty. What is it? That wasn't Cold War. That was
Are you sure?
Vanguard.
You sure it was? Oh yeah, it was Vanguard. I forgot about Vanguard.
So,
Oh, I know
that's-
nothing about Vanguard.
but every year we get a new Call of Duty. I think
Like
that is probably one of the worst perpetrators to this.
Actually, I think Madden's the worst. Or
Now, I
the sports
think-
games.
Sports, you know what? We'll get on to that because I actually do want to hit the sports games in particular because I think there's a slight difference.
I would like to hit the sports games with a lawnmower.
Yeah, we know you're not a sports games person.
Just you know, all the Madden or whatever they're called, you know, Xbox discs, just put them out in the yard and run over them with a lawnmower.
You're like that dad that
Yes,
took
that's
away
exactly what I'm
that
thinking about.
spoiled rotten kid Xbox games and ran him over with a lawnmower.
I legitimately love that video.
So catching up
That
with
is exactly what I'm picturing.
some of chat here. Minion, you trying out the new look for your big titty goth girl?
Is it working?
I mean, do we have any BTGGs in here that want to host our lovely young gentlemen?
Host?
Host?
Was this a hookup site?
We're not prostituting him out. I'm not getting in trouble for that. My hands are I ain't touching that one.
We're just gonna go send them and have some fun.
Bill's prostituting him out. Hosting. Okay.
That means Bill gets all the money then.
Whoa, who said anything about money?
I think.
Well,
I think that
if
money
I'm being
needs to go to a new
prostituted out,
background.
if I'm prostituted out, then therefore that means I'm getting paid or getting money for my said services. Therefore,
Oh, there you go.
if you
Memphis.
are the one prostituting me out, therefore you are my pimp.
Yes.
All right, let's call me Big Daddy Dollar Bill.
I'm not touching
No,
this.
sorry,
This is
I
you guys.
already have one pimp. All right, Big Daddy Disco. I don't think I can have two.
And then you're a pimp to Brock.
Am I?
I don't know. I saw you two, and he was wearing that little maid outfit.
Oh, he just does that for fun.
I think Memphis though brings it the best point. Just film it, and guess
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Completely legal.
There you
Film
go.
it. It's not prostitution.
But back to the gaming.
No, that's
thing
just called
before-
blackmail.
Back to the gaming thing before we go too deep into prostitution. Memphis was saying would love it, but how are you supposed to pay for all the features that Minion calls it? Development. And they need, which is Karma says, they need to make new games, just not release the same game multiple times. And charge
Now-
you for each of them.
I think personally though, when it comes to like a Call of Duty, I think every other year would suffice. And that period of time, enough can happen, enough can change where you should be able to make the same or be able to feasibly make the same game with periodic updates throughout the whole 2 years that the game is out.
I forgot the music. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you because I can't hear it.
I'm doing so bad on this one.
Technical expert.
I'm no technical expert. But that's the thing that's got me with Call of Duty is it's the same thing over and over and over. Other than the story.
Now that's what I mean though.
It's team deathmatch, it's now Warzone, it's the only thing that's different is the stories, which is it's okay. I mean, I had fun playing like the very first few stories, but I don't know. I think my old age is finally kicking in to where I'm starting to be encouraged by video games.
These kids are their gosh darn rock music in their video games.
So yes, like it is maybe pretty much the same Call of Duty that just came out, but I enjoy having a new grind to do.
I mean, I think
That's you,
that
though.
is an understandable thing though.
Yeah.
But now, this isn't to say that without them having the same game that was out for 2 years, that they couldn't add things for you to grind to. Like, do you think the battle pass is just one way, which I hate battle passes. I really do. It's one thing to continuously grind for. Like, that's one way that they're trying to hold interest in games.
Right. And then there's other people that just all of a sudden buy the whole battle pass, and
Which
so
that's a financial thing. We're not going to get into the financial aspect of profiteering for the battle pass. But it's just one method that they use to try to keep it. But the fact that the game is essentially getting remade a year later, and then for not able to make enough headway before essentially all that progress that you just did is now gone, because now you're going to move on to the next Call of Duty. I know I was terrible about that. So,
no.
I mean, do you think, like you said, the sports games, I think sports games are probably some of the worst perpetrators for this.
Yeah, man, what do you think about the sports games?
They're the worst. Not even perpetrators about it, just the worst.
I mean, do you play any sports games?
Is that because you don't really care about sports? Or is that just because you played sports games and you hate them?
I might have played a sport game once, but it was like boring. So since I'm not sure about them, I'm just gonna know I haven't really played one. But I don't like sports, so sports games can go have fun with themselves. But I've played like Rocket League, and I wasn't that good at that. But I also just don't understand sports. Like you're running from one end to the other. Like I've been to football games. I have been like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention to this play. All right, and the whistle blows or whatever they do to signal the start. And they started running, and then I zoned out. And the next thing I knew, I heard the whistle, and it was that play was over. So I was like, huh. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to pay attention to this next play. And then whistle blows, I zone out. It's like hypnotism, Like, normally it's a snap, but it's like a whistle. The whistle blows, you zone out. He's like, whistle blows, you're like, oh, hey, what happened?
Now, Tyler.
Yeah.
Since you've played the sports games, what's your take on it?
I don't know. I used to buy every new Madden whenever it came out. And now I've gotten to the point where the Madden is the same thing over and over and over again. So I have kind of quit buying the new Madden every time it comes out now. So, what's up, Matt? How you doing? Welcome in. You missed a hell of a starting. But yeah, I mean, I quit buying the sports games every year. I mean, I might wait 2 or 3 years. And here's the thing. I don't buy those card games that they do, like in Madden, where you could pay for packs and you get players from it, and then you build an ultimate team. They have it in soccer. They have it in the MLB. I don't do any of that. Once I buy the game, that's all I'm spending the money on. It's just the game. So
now, because I know a lot of what the biggest changes that come to a sports game are typically just the roster changes. The core mechanics of the game stay the same.
Yeah.
They just add new personnel and everything. Now,
every once in a while they come out with a new, like, higher graphic, but
that's about it, though.
And it's only every once in a while.
Now, we both know that throughout the year, though, they end up doing, like, roster updates throughout the year, which is one thing they didn't used to do back in the day.
Yeah, one of the new features in the Madden is you could update a new roster. Like, if you had a player that had a really bad week, you could hit update roster and it'll give him a new score, like a worse score, or if a guy had a hell of a game, it'll give him a better score. I mean, that's kind of cool, but
but do you think that's
so?
Okay, go ahead, Menu.
If they're all the same game, but only the roster changes, Why can't they just update it every year?
That's the thing. They could. Like, all they would have to do is essentially update everything. But I think the core value that they're trying to keep with those games is they're trying to, like, this is me speaking, I think, from their perspective, besides the money hungry aspect. I think they're trying to be able to keep the players who were around during that season in that game. Now, that doesn't go to say, like, the new one's still not going to have them, but, like, say we're just going to throw out Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was in one game, and then he was not in the next one. They don't want to take him out and completely delete his character from the game entirely. So they released another one as well. Hi, Ace.
I also
think
hey,
there's
Matt.
some defending aspect to it all, but I don't think it's enough reason to keep releasing the same game year in and year out.
Yeah. But they're still going to do it because people are still going to buy it.
Exactly.
That's why I don't do it anymore. I wait 2 or 3 years until they come out with something new.
I agree.
Now, as far as, like, to my knowledge, all right, the new, not Modern Warfare 2, but the one that came out, like, what, 2-3 years ago? Something like that?
Yeah, Modern Warfare, that was 2 years ago.
Was that 2 or 3?
I know they did a re-release of the original Modern Warfare, but I think they did a Modern Warfare 2 years ago, because it goes like the newer stuff and then the older stuff. So, like, you have modern, then you have, like, World War II type stuff.
But no, I'm pretty sure it was like 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah,
but
I'm trying to look. Keep going.
when the new, or when that Modern Warfare came out, to me, like, I didn't necessarily play a lot of the other ones, but it felt like the movement just felt like mwah, chef's kiss.
Says it came out in 2019, so that was like 3 years ago.
But
That's how crazy. Three years ago.
Yeah, we got our new Backstreet Boy down there, and we signed him on a short-term contract. Hopefully he keeps his hair like that.
you want me to?
That's up to you. I'm not the one who has that much hair, so.
I mean, you could get a wig.
Yeah.
Bro, you could get hair extensions.
I'll let you borrow one of mine.
I got one.
One hair or one extension?
I don't want any of that. But now.
Okay. But Call of Duty, as far as I know, like, the Modern Warfare, when it came out, was the first one to really do cross-platform. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember which one was the first one to do cross-platform, because that cross-platform's been a thing for a while now.
I think that was
But I think
one
they
of the
did
Black
it
Ops
well.
ones. It was one of the Black Ops ones. Where they had, like, those crazy powers.
Probably.
Hold on. What? But could they do something where they pick a year of the team that you want?
So, like, when I was going back to
They
these
do
sports
have.
games-
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not really getting chat involved. I was trying to read some of chat's things.
There was one thing that I do want to touch on. It was one of Karma's earlier comments. It's about one game in particular. I want to talk about it.
The re-release of Skyrim.
Yes.
But to answer Karma's question real quick, they actually do have, like, certain team years that you could, like, play with. So that's just to answer that one real quick.
Okay.
I hate reading chat and then it's not answered, so.
Oh, no, I feel you, man. But sometimes you're on a roll when you want to keep going, then we can come back to it. So I do apologize.
So, talk about Skyrim.
Well, no, Minion was still talking about his thing still.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
that was the first that I know of, like, the movement was just beautiful. You got your 2 different running speeds, which is beautiful. The controls all just feel natural to use. And the gunplay is good. All of that stuff combined made it a really, really good game, in my opinion. But
So,
they also did
quick question for you,
Warzone
Minion.
with that.
Are you talking about the Black Ops? That's the one where they first combined.
No.
Okay.
I'm talking about Modern Warfare.
You're
That
talking
was the
about
first
this
one that I
last
played.
Modern War.
No, they just came out with Modern Warfare 2.
Okay, so you're talking about the one that's just out now.
No, the one 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yes.
The Warzone.
It's
Okay.
Modern War. That it's just Modern War.
Yeah, it's Modern Warfare. That's what it is. But people call it Warzone now for some reason.
Well, there's a Warzone game part of it.
Yeah, I know. I've played it. It's the same game, but it's the free, like pretty much the demo version.
Right.
So you can't do like your custom matches and stuff. But I that was like the first like oh my god, I love Call of Duty,
Yeah.
But they had something that was unique for it. So then they did the Black Ops thing, and it feels like they took most of the movement. It felt pretty similar, but a little bit different and everything, but used that. And then they had the new gimmick of, well, it's not a new gimmick, but we have zombies now
Now,
with this better movement.
so now to just touch on that real quick, Minion, not to cut you off. Do remember that every other Call of Duty that comes out, so like 1 year is Activision, the next year is typically Treyarch. So there's 2 different industries making the games. So
Yes.
it's under the same name. So that's why so much of it can stay the same. And obviously over the years, Treyarch's big thing is zombies. That is kind
Yes.
of like their claim to fame.
Actually, Treyarch, their name is on this new one, Modern Warfare 2.
Are they? I think they
Yeah.
did something with it. So, all right, keep going, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm pretty much done. I'm just kind of ranting. And honestly, like I probably don't even know that much about Call of Duty. I like the movement. The movement's good. The gunplay is good. Switch between weapons. Everything just flows like poetry. And of course, you got your 2 different speeds, which I'm all about, so that you're running as fast as you can. You know, it's beautiful.
Now, just to touch on this, so Karma brought up a game that is near and dear to my heart, but has been released far too many times. Skyrim. Have either of you guys played Skyrim?
I haven't played through the whole thing yet.
I don't need you to play through the whole thing, just to say that you've played it.
I've played it.
Dude, I haven't finished it myself.
A lot of people are like, "Oh my god, why didn't you finish it?" I'm like, I just got bored.
Now, Minion, have you ever played Skyrim?
I have started it a few times.
Okay. So, for me, Skyrim is a game that has endless possibilities. You can do so much to it. I'm the guy who goes and finds a side quest, and I get distracted with that side quest, and then I roll into the snowball of side quests, and I never stop doing side quests until I go, wait a minute. There was a main story I was supposed to do here.
So, the problem I have with Skyrim, and honestly, I think I would play it more if it weren't for this, is you have to keep saving. Always be saving.
There's a quick save, but yes, I know what you're saying.
And And if you don't continuously save, then you have to restart when you die, however back you last saved.
Agreed.
And I went like maybe an hour. I mean, this is towards the beginning, so I'm not even that far in the game. But there was a period where I'd gone like an hour and hadn't saved, and I had to go back that hour because I died. And that was frustrating. If it weren't for that, I would probably actually, like, I want to enjoy it. I want so hard to enjoy it. But
No.
because of that, like, if they just had like not auto saves but like checkpoints, if you die you go back to that checkpoint. But it's not that type of game.
It's not that type of game. Now, the big thing. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's frustrating. So I've wanted to play it all the way through, or however, whatever you do. I can't.
Now, the big thing that I want to touch on though with Skyrim has been out for, Tyler, can you do me a favor real quick to see how long Skyrim's even been out for? Like, Skyrim, I think, came out like, I don't know, like at least 10 years ago. At least.
2011.
11 years ago.
Almost to the date. It came out November 11th.
So we're celebrating 11 years of Skyrim. Now, that game has been re-released more times than any other game that I've ever heard of. Like, and the only things that have really changed is graphic updates through the year. There's no story modification. There's still no multiplayer.
We're adding it for the different consoles that are coming out. That's
the big thing is they've done. They've re-released it to consoles. But I think they've re-released it on even PC now 3 times. Why release the same game 5 times and dedicate so much time, money, and manpower to the game when that we've been waiting on a new oh my goodness, what the hell is that game series called? I just call it Skyrim.
Elder Scrolls?
Elden Ring?
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So,
Elder Scrolls.
okay. Hear me out. This is what I'm hearing from you. Oh, Call of Duty. It's the same game. They just keep making a new one. All right. Boom. They make a new one every year, and it's the same thing. All right. Oh. Skyrim keeps releasing a new game, but it's the same thing over and over again. We want a new one. Like, we want something unique. Okay, well, it's the same thing. They're just not calling it something new.
Well, no, that's the thing though. Call of Duty changes between years. Yes, it's in its core, it is the same game. The guns are different though. The game style, the game modes for the most part stay the same. Everybody still plays team deathmatch, search and destroy. Warzone is still relatively new. The difference is between the two of these things is that Skyrim as a whole was released and re-released again and again and again with no changes, essentially. It was the same game. That's the difference that I'm trying to get at. The only things that they've done is essentially graphic updates. And I know they are making Elder Scrolls 6, Hatter. They have been making Elder Scrolls 6, and they held us over with Elder Scrolls Online, which isn't at its it's good. I never fully got into it, but you're with Misfire Dance Party.
I'm with Karma. Assassin's Creed.
I do
came out with new Assassin's Creeds, and each one has been pretty fun. And thank you, Disco. I'm just jamming to the music. I'm listening to Bill and Minion, and I'm just jamming to the music. They can't hear it. I can, so.
Assassin's Creed is a lot of fun. and I definitely enjoy it because they do change that up. At its core, it's still the same game, but it's completely different every time.
Yeah. I mean, they came out with the Viking one. The Viking one was rad. Before that, it was the Egyptian period. I mean, it's great. You know, I love that
historical points.
I just love that it's different every time.
Exactly.
So that kind of answers the question. Everybody's probably getting tired of releasing the same exact game. You know,
I need to play through the Assassin's Creeds.
It's a fun series, man. I definitely recommend it. Now,
I think I finished one of them, which was like Brotherhood, if I'm not mistaken.
that was a earlier one, yeah.
What's the one where you could like?
I got it for like free
join
or
in?
something.
What's the one that you could
Unity.
join in? Yeah, I remember
Which
I bought
one?
that. I think it was what Bill said, Unity or something, where you could go with other people, your friends. You could play with your friends. I was so excited for
you like
that.
playing with your friends?
I sure do. I'm someone that likes playing with people. I don't like playing by myself.
You don't like playing with yourself?
We're not gonna get into that, but yes.
Oh, but you do. So you do like playing with yourself. But yes, he says.
No, he does. He just doesn't like doing it.
No, but he
By
said,
himself.
but yes.
I mean, does anybody ever really enjoy doing it by themselves? It's always more fun with more people.
I don't know
But
about you. That's
you wouldn't know. Oh!
Hurtful.
Well, I know. I'm sorry. I love you. You had to bring up the whole playing with myself thing, so I had to get you back. So,
and hook, line, and sinker.
yeah. So, anyways,
Now back to your point.
I don't even remember what I was saying. What was
You
it?
like playing with other people?
Yes. Damn it.
So,
Now that's stuck in my head.
so
Playing with other people.
I'm guessing it was Unity because that's like you could. Is that the first one you could like actually play like multiplayer and like fight each other?
You couldn't fight each other. You joined together.
Oh, well, there was one where you could like fight each other.
Maybe you could fight each other. We just never did.
Yeah, no, I
I'm
don't
guessing.
know.
I'm guessing it was Unity. I'm spitballing here.
I'm trying to clip that, and it's not letting me. What the hell?
Don't worry, I got it. I told you, I'm taking a lot of clips this time.
Okay.
I was at my cousin's house, and me and two of my siblings and my cousin, so there's four of us. We sat down and started playing it, and you know we're at my cousin's
Timeout
house.
corner.
And my mom walks in on us, and I was like, "What are y'all playing?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's Assassin's Creed." She was like, "No, you're not allowed to play that because it has assassin in the name,
Oh snap!
and you're killing people. No, you're not allowed to play that." And I was
Now,
like, "Dang it!"
so just to kind of go back to this, though, I do have an add-on to this question, though. If that wasn't enough
That's
for
going
you
to be
guys.
$3.99 for an add-on.
All right, cool.
The
Cough it up.
DLC.
Exactly. Now, how do you feel about them adding paid DLC that arguably should have been part of the main game? Example, Halo. Halo this time came out with a pretty good game. The multiplayer was free this time, and it was fantastic. So they made a free-to-play game in the multiplayer, but at its core, the main campaign was left out.
You play
And
multiplayer.
Yep, you can't even play multiplayer. They left out one of their biggest topics, which is typically Forge, which is you can create a level to play on. All these things have taken over a year for them to come out with. Do you think, well, pretty much recycling back to the main question, they left out or forgot? They left it out. They left out all these things because of the fact they wanted to get the game out. circling back to our main question, would you rather them slow down and get the core game out to you as a what you want type situation?
So, like, they're releasing games too fast.
Yeah, they're releasing incomplete games to make you wait.
So you don't have to wait if they're releasing it faster.
But at the same time, you're still waiting for the things. Like, not everybody plays multiplayer. Not everybody plays campaign. Not everybody goes into the Forge and makes their own level.
Yeah.
So you're missing out on people until you have everything out.
But you still want them to pay for that game without those features being there. Like, it'd be different if, like, the core features of a game were already included, and then they are like, hey, guess what? We just came out with this brand new thing. Here is, I don't know, here's a dinner table that has all these new features. Yeah, no, that was a weird fucking metaphor. I couldn't think of one on the spot, and I didn't want to leave it fucking hanging. I saw your fucking face.
A dinner table?
A dinner table. Here's a dinner table.
Here's a dinner table, and here's all the stuff on it.
So,
here's all the new stuff.
Here's a good example that I think everybody knows. I was super excited to buy it. Like, I remember talking to Bill about it all the time. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, they made it look like it was going to be absolutely amazing. The game was going to be so much fun. Game came out, and then it was just a piece of trash. I didn't get into it too far to where there was a ton of glitches. I mean, I saw a couple of glitches myself. But I was afraid to stream it because they had nudity on there and other stuff that... But everybody was afraid to stream it, but Twitch came out with a thing saying that yes, you can, as long as you don't make it the focus. But that was supposed to be a giant release game. They were supposed to, you know, everyone thought they were going to sell thousands, you know, millions of copies, and then it got released. Everybody talked about it and showed how much crap it was, and then no one bought it, and then it just turned out to be a giant flop. So, like, they rushed it out, and it was shit. And they even, like, delayed it a couple of times, I remember. And it still came out trash. Cyberpunk is another one that gave me a severe headache, right?
Now, not to say that the Cyberpunk that we have today isn't a good product. It's a whole new game.
Right, because it's been updated.
This is like the perfect example. Now, the only thing that I can essentially attest to this is it's like a giant beta test at this point. That's exactly what we are essentially being told to do. We're buying a game to essentially play in a beta test.
Well, they're releasing betas out now too, like New World.
They're releasing... I actually am going to come back to New World. But they're releasing the game, making you pay for it to be part of a beta. And at that point, I mean, I played maybe 2 hours of Cyberpunk, and I was over it. I was like, dude, this is not what I paid for. This is an unfinished game.
Yeah.
Guess what?
I think
a year and a half later, we have this beautiful game that everybody's playing now.
Who's playing it? I don't know anyone that's playing Cyberpunk anymore.
There's still people playing it. There's actually a lot of people still playing it, but they don't stream it anymore. But New World is the perfect example for recent cases. I absolutely love New World, and I still play it to this day, and I've stuck with it through its worst times. New World's beta came out, and it was supposed to be the next biggest MMORPG. Arguably, on release, it was massive. But Amazon Gaming Studios was not prepared for what the hell they had done. The server sizes were too small. They had to continuously create new servers. They had so many features that a core MMORPG typically a typical one would have, they left out. Over the course of a year, they have completely redone and completely reshaped the MMORPG, which is good. But should a lot of those issues been resolved before we had gotten the game as a whole? I think so. It's a fucking dance party below me.
I think they might have been scared of losing people,
so
because
guys,
you played the beta.
I did. I had fun with the beta, but towards the end of the beta, I was pretty much done with it.
No, I mean, if they could have waited another probably 6 months and gotten things better, instead of having to push out a couple more patches like every week, if they had just waited a little bit longer, and something like that, they do need to wait until it's completed to release it.
I agree with Hatter.
Hatter,
Right there.
Hatter's statement is probably the perfect example of what developers should be looking at. Developers are always rushing to meet deadlines, but the deadline shouldn't exist. Make the game, polish it to a proper shine, and then release it finished rather than rushed.
So
Now,
I think part of the whole like rushing part is honestly a console thing. So hear me out. I was just thinking about this. So Xbox versus PlayStation. Growing up, I had more people that had Xboxes. I wasn't allowed to have one then, but every now and then you had somebody else that had a PlayStation. But Xbox versus PlayStation, they're always trying to be like, okay, well, we got to come out with a new game to keep the market going. It's like, oh, we gotta have a new game. We gotta have a new game, and they're kind of fighting each other. So you kind of have those deadlines. You have we gotta release a new console, like we gotta release the new Xbox, and it's gotta be really good. But then PlayStation's like, oh well, Xbox released a new one, we gotta release a new one. So you're fighting back and forth. And I think that's probably the reason why there were like the games like just like Modern Warfare coming out every year. So they gotta keep up, But then the games like you have Raft. I'm gonna say Raft for example. It is
What?
it is purely like a like PC game. I don't think it's on Xbox or anything. So what they've done is they did pretty much everything worked smoothly and they released it. At least I think it's fully released, or they might still be working on it, but they had it all like down, and then over like every month they might add something new or add a new feature, working on more updates, but they're not like rushed for it. So they added like the first part of the story. Boom. That was okay, here's like the first part of the story. Have fun with it.
Raft has a story?
it
Yes,
actually
it does.
I watched a little of you guys playing with Disco, but I didn't notice any story.
Yeah, I have
the Bear Island? The Bear Island we were on?
I did watch some of the bear stuff.
Yeah, that's part of the story.
Getting attacked by bears is a story.
There's stuff on the
yeah.
island that's crucial to the story.
I got you.
Yeah.
Like the ranger stations.
Yeah, like the ranger station on there. Like you had to go to the ranger station and you had like puzzles and stuff on there.
Minion. I'm sorry,
Now-
buddy.
Just on your
You
Xbox
look
t-shirt.
so annoyed when I asked that question. Oh my
Yes,
god, is
a little
he
bit.
really asking me this?
But yeah, so RAF though, they don't necessarily have like a deadline per se. And because of that, each time they release a new part of the game, it's not buggy. You know, it when they release it, it's working well. You know, yes, they're working on the story in like parts. So I think they've either working on releasing part 3 or they've released part 3 of the story. But it doesn't like change anything to your game, but except for they added a little bit more.
Hold on, Karma, you were a game developer?
That's pretty cool.
What?
That is pretty damn cool. Now
You've been part of a game development. Sorry, Minion, I wanted to bring that up. That's really cool.
Now, Minion, I do want to touch on this though. So you said that specifically a council thing to rush things. PC
Not
games,
specifically, but I think that it kind of started it.
I think I get where you're coming from, because we're going back to New World, and then I actually have a bigger game that Tyler and I dedicated 90% of our life to. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Before you get into that one, I want to bring up something. But go ahead. Yeah, before we jump into the game that you want to talk about.
Now, so New World does, originally when they first realized they were having all these fucking issues, they were legitimately like weekly updates trying to fix everything. And a lot of these updates that they were doing though were rushed updates. So they were breaking the game essentially even more. Now they've slowed down to essentially a couple weeks, monthly updates, now that things are kind of smoothing out. I think that works way better for them, because now they realized, hey, we were overwhelmed at the very beginning with how everything went, and now we're releasing more of a polished game. So
Yes.
So I think that's helping them in their secret to success to come back. All right. Now, Tyler, what you got?
So I'm going to bring out my age here, but everybody remembers. You remember back in the day when you used to have... Back in my day. You remember when you used to have to actually go to GameStop or to a store to get a game? You had to go and you had to buy the case with the disc, and you had to go home and you're like so excited. You're like, oh my God, I bought the new game. I waited in line for it. And you had to put it in your Xbox and you'd be playing it. And then out of nowhere, you'd find a freaking error or something that just didn't work. And like it glitched out the game. Yeah, boomer, I know. Hey, did you know that there's actually still one Blockbuster left? And I think it's
in Oregon. Is it in like Canada?
No, I think it's in Oregon.
I bet you still have a card to it.
I actually still have the little keychain Blockbuster thing.
I called them out on a complete bluff.
No, I still have one. I still have one. Yeah, it's in Oregon. I still have the Blockbuster thing. It's in my my little... I have a chest of like really old stuff that I just haven't thrown away. I got some...
Is that your boomer collection?
Yeah, my boomer collection.
Okay.
You know, it's like stuff that I had like in high school. But hold on. But you would find something that was fucked up in the game, and all you had was a disc. You couldn't just go update it or anything. But now I think I'm glad that you can now just update the fixes, because back then you couldn't. All you had was a disc. And if there was a fucked up part in the game that they didn't notice, that became famous, and everybody would be like, oh, look at this, you know. But I think it's good now that we can actually get the fixes that we need in the game.
Now, I agree with that entirely.
Yeah.
Not to say that now that everything's connected to the onlines.
Yeah, now it's easy.
Now having a disc... it doesn't matter. They can go in and change it.
I remember I think there was a game that we had to buy that was not too long ago, where you had to buy the disc, and as soon as you put it in, it would tell you as soon as you bought the disc that you had to update the disc.
I think I remember that. I don't remember what game it was. Now, we're talking about games that were released unfinished and quote-unquote betas, too. We were talking about that, which can also lead us into our next topic as well.
Before we go to there,
okay.
I do want to say, Misfire showed his age. I should probably show mine. I don't think I've ever been in a GameStop. Not a GameStop, but a Blockbuster. I've been in GameStop.
I got really concerned.
We had like a
not gonna
movie
lie to you.
rental place.
Yeah, that's true, Karma.
We had a movie rental place, and we would go like rent movies. But
Did you have like a mom and pop shop? Is that what it was? Just a small mom and pop one?
yeah, I think so. It was just like a local one. Like it was like an old house, so they turned it into a movie rental. Like you could
But
rent
they only
the
had like 1 or 2 copies of everything.
Now,
pretty much, yeah. You could rent like the VHS or the DVDs, or you can get the games. But
whoa, VHS!
Yeah,
Holy cow!
they had some VHSs there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
now I do have.
But Blockbuster though, I don't even know if they're like where one around us would have been to go to one.
Now, I do have a small thing I want to bring up. Very small. I mean, obviously, you guys have been to a Blockbuster or mom and pop VHS shop, DVD rental. Who here tried to sneak a peek when they were too young to go past the beaded section or the curtain off
Oh,
section?
you walked into the porn section?
Hey,
Damn,
hey,
Bill. Damn, Bill.
Who here didn't try to sneak a peek when they were younger?
Probably
Like,
me.
what's behind the forbidden curtain?
Yeah, Minion
I don't know that there was a curtain.
didn't even
At
know
the mom
that
and pop
existed.
shop? I did not.
What's behind the curtain? You'll never know.
There was a
was a
mom and pop
curtain?
shop. There was a mom and pop shop that didn't even have a curtain. It just had like a section that says "Be 18 and over to enter." And I did pop my head in there and be like, "Oh hey, what's in here? Oh shit, those are boobies." Oh.
Baby.
So
I used to think that was the funniest thing in the world. It was just like this clearly, obviously blocked off area in some of the stores, like just completely sectioned off. And then you'd see this one dude walk out with a stack of tape like this big. Like,
Yeah.
where do you think you're trying to hide that, sir? Can I get all these?
they're the blacked out cases too, so they didn't have the stuff on the video. They always had the blackout cases where it was just like a black DVD case or VHS case too. And everybody that you saw with one of those, you knew exactly what they were getting. You're like, oh, that guy's a pervert. But I'll see you when I'm 18.
Oh, God.
Because I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to be 100% up in front with everyone here. When I hit 18, I went to a mom and pop shop, and that's where I bought my very first porno. Because you had to buy, when you turned 18, you had to buy porn, you had to buy cigarettes. What else? You
Lottery
had to go to a
ticket.
strip club. No, I didn't. I did go to the casino to gamble. I didn't buy a lottery ticket. I just went to the casino.
Is this the,
that's
is
close
this the
enough.
18 marathon? The 18-year-old
Oh, yeah.
marathon?
I had to do it all on a weekend. So
Wait.
That's wild.
Wait, I've missed out on so much then.
yeah,
Hey,
you had the really.
Hey, fun fact, never been to a strip club.
Bill, if we just drive a couple hours south to Portland,
Immediately, Bill, I have a way that we can fix this.
Portland.
Memphis.
No. Misfire's
Memphis is
Misfire's like, all right, I know this place, really good. All right,
So
make sure
I
you
used
ask
to
for
live down by
candy. She's
Portland.
done right by me.
I used to live down by Portland. Portland has. I'm sorry, Marsh. Your ears. I'm sorry. So Portland has the world record for the most strip clubs in a square mile. Portland's known for their strip clubs. So, and they're. Nah, never mind. So
I was in senior year and I lived in a small town.
turned 18. Yeah.
Never been to a strip club either.
Do they
Not
even have
common
them
here?
over there in London?
Y'all have to have gentlemen's clubs or something. Burlesques.
Yeah.
Nah.
Where they just have the tassels. Where they have the tassels. They're all like.
I don't know how. I know we were talking about going down a
You
rabbit
brought
hole.
up the porn thing.
I brought up this, and this just went somewhere else, man.
But that's what we do. We're game die repeat. That's what we do. We go.
I think
We
right
go
now
like
we're
this.
dying.
We go like this for a while, and then we're like, oh. So. Oh, hey! Speaking of cyberpunk, this is cyberpunk music right now.
Now, to
Copyright
get
free.
back on track, completely.
Oh, you don't live in
from-
London? I thought you all live in London.
Okay.
Yes, Portland does have the best strip clubs.
Cough, cough, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
If you're ever in Portland, stop by El Diablo and tell them Tyler sent you, and they'll give you a discount. You're welcome.
Bullshit.
No,
Now,
no. My 21st birthday, I got in trouble there. So, anyways.
get into unfinished games that were released, and then you continue to buy paid DLC for.
Hey, you can't call me out like that, Memphis. I did get in trouble there. They do know me.
So is the lap dances, is that the DLC?
Yes.
Trying so hard to get us back on track, but the railroad is just going off, man. Like, we're going this way, and then I'm like, guys, let's get back on the track. And they're like, no.
Bro, you need to build a better railroad track. All right.
Apparently.
So, we were going to talk about Ark. That's the game that you
Yes.
Has anybody played Ark Survival Evolved?
Yes.
Did you?
I first bought it. I saw it and I was like, "Ooh, this game looks cool." And this was probably, when did it come out?
Ooh, let me look that up.
How long ago is that?
At least 2015 or 2016, Ark has been out.
So coming up on 10 years.
Is that the one that has little dinos that can stomp you? Yes, it is.
Yes,
Disco.
they're also big dinos that stomp you.
Bill,
I saw it.
2017. Holy cow! That only came out 2017.
Dude, we were playing that before my deployment. Remember that?
But still, I thought it was like 2015.
Now,
So hold up. Let me go.
you said,
When
my
it
turn,
came out-
my turn.
Wow.
When it came out,
Wow.
I bought it because I wanted to play it really bad. And I bought it for a friend because, sometimes you gotta buy your friends stuff if you want them to play with you.
Yes, we know.
So I bought it. And downloaded it. Couldn't run it.
Reading chat. I'm sorry. Man, this is just like, yo.
That's what's going
right.
on about Portland.
I'm sorry. Yo, keep going.
Yep.
So-
Ark, you bought your friend Ark. Yep.
Yeah. So I bought it for the two of us, but I had an old Toshiba laptop, and
It couldn't run it.
it couldn't run it.
I had the same issue.
Oh yeah, and you didn't have Xbox, huh?
No, it wasn't on the Xbox yet.
Oh.
It was still just on PC, I think.
Okay. Yeah. So I
I
bought it
played
when
it
it first
for-
came out on Xbox.
I played it when it was on Xbox as well. I never played. I originally didn't have it on PC.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, no, I believe it came out on PC first. Because I remember them talking about getting it ready to be able to be released on Xbox. But I couldn't play it. And then finally, I got to the point where I built a PC
You're good, Memphis.
and I could run it. But then I didn't necessarily have the friends to play with. Because they were like, it's okay,
Oh,
it's
man.
whatever.
Too bad you didn't meet us back then. But we didn't have PC back
Right?
then. We didn't have PC back then.
Boo.
Because if you ask Bill how much we played that, I want to go to my Xbox and I want to look at my hours.
I think on that game alone, I have over easily at least 90 days played.
Can I do it on the Xbox app?
I think you can. I think I have at minimum 90 days played
Of
on
total
Ark.
time.
Total time.
Yeah.
That was a game that me and Misfire dedicated our lives to.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was come home.
I'm surprised. Why am I frozen?
You are frozen. I don't know why.
Hello.
Hey, this is the time that I can.
Hello. Where am I?
I'm swimming down to come save
Can
you.
everybody still hear me?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm
Yes.
swimming to come get you.
Like I'm completely frozen.
I'm swimming to get you.
I'm scooping water on you.
I don't know what's happening. Like you're scooping it the wrong way there, bud. There you go.
You make the same mistake only once. JK.
No, I keep making the same mistakes. So wait, when are we planning this trip to? Was it Memphis? Not Memphis.
Memphis
Portland.
is just like, when are we going to Portland?
Yeah, when are we going to Portland?
So I'm taking you to the Dolphin 2 when everyone. Hey, holy cow!
Whoa.
And I'm still frozen.
We got big misfire.
And I'm still frozen.
He got sprung.
We got big misfire.
And I'm still frozen.
That's cool.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I love just seeing big misfire. Oh wow, I was really loud. I could turn myself down a little bit, and I think I'd be better for it.
At least it didn't freeze on you making an ugly face.
Right?
Oh yeah. Now,
All right, everybody keep going because I'm trying to fix these technical difficulties since this is what we should just name the podcast as.
did you already remove and re-add your source?
Yeah.
What are you doing it through? Is it through Ninja?
Just keep talking. We're
All right,
good.
Cool. Now, to keep going back into Ark, Ark was one of those games that was terrible. Oh, hey, he's back.
I'm back.
Hey, guess who's back? Back.
I had to delete it. I had to delete it and then re-add
back. Tell a friend.
So I'm back. Anyways, yeah, if you're coming to Portland, let me know. We'll go to the Dolphin 2 and we'll have fun. Just don't give me Jaeger or I'll get kicked out of there again. What? Anyways, nothing. So Ark. I couldn't find my hours on Ark. I couldn't find my hours on Ark. Hey, come here, kitty.
No.
Come here, kitty.
No.
Hi, baby.
You do not get to throw out that you got kicked out of a strip club without telling us why.
Oh, look at it. I can't get him. He walked away. It's what?
Why did you get kicked out of a strip club?
All right, does everyone really want to hear the story of why I got kicked out?
I mean, I'm good. I can fill in the blanks.
Jaeger, let's just I'll make it short. I had a lot of Jaeger that night. Everybody kept feeding me Jaeger shots. I get real mouthy when I drink Jaeger. My balls tend to drop and I'm wanting to fight people and I get mouthy. And I said some things I'm not proud of, but I was very, 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 very intoxicated because it was my birthday. And a stripper came out with 2 massive personalities.
Nice.
And as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh shit, I have to go see these up close and personal. And I yelled that during the strip club. And I went up there and I started like tossing my ones and stuff. And
I've never been to a strip club. I don't think you heard that.
oh, what?
I took. Bill's like been there and done that.
Oh yeah, Bill's never. Yeah, Bill's not a. Yeah.
I don't participate in those activities.
There's a few up here in Seattle, but I think they're just topless. I can't remember. Anyways, I guess she wasn't taking her clothes off fast enough for my mental state on wanting to see those giant personalities, and I was like, come on, take it off. And the bouncer came over, put his arm around me. He was laughing. He's like, come on, man, you got to calm down. So I'm like, all right. And I was like, all right, I'll calm down. And she said something. I don't exactly remember what she said, but I got pissed and I grabbed my bunny and I go, oh yeah? Well, you have fun then with all these losers sitting around your table. And I walked away and the bouncer was like, all right, you gotta go.
I gotta ask, did your bunny have long floppy ears?
I didn't say bunny, I said money.
You said bunny.
I heard bunny.
Oh. Shit, am I drunk already?
I can't wait for that clip to be there. You can grab your bunny.
I grabbed my bunny. I grabbed my bunny, and I was all
I'm a bald bunny, ain't got no fur. I'm a bald bunny, burr, burr, burr. I'm
Yeah.
a bald bunny, feeling kind of chilly. I'm a bald bunny, feeling kind of chilly.
End of story. We're gonna end it right there on the bunny song. So
I'll see you in 38 hours.
yeah, I got kicked out, so it wasn't good. I was mouthy, and
Oof.
so there you go. There's the story. There's the story.
I'm so happy we were able to get that through.
Yeah, my bad. I said bunny.
Honestly,
she can't
you
have my
said
bunny.
bunny, and I wasn't thinking money.
Yeah, I grabbed my hair, my rabbit, off the.
Like you said bunny, and I'm thinking
This
like
sounds way too close to another song right now.
not grabbing your money. That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking something completely different.
Yep.
And that's why I was really confused when Bill asked if it had 2 ears. For really long years.
I see where you're going with that.
I'm
one,
like,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I put my rabbit, my stuffed animal on there, and I was like, no, you can't have it. Anyways, so that's the story. I was very mouthy, and I got kicked out.
Nice.
But it's okay. I've been there again, so they know that I'm not fully kicked out of there. So, but I haven't been there in quite a few years, though.
You've gone back. You've been there a few more times so that
No, just one more.
they know you're not fully kicked out.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I saw her again.
Oh God.
Right? Hey, girl, remember me? No, I'm kidding.
Now,
Where's my bunny?
to get back on the arc.
Anyways,
They released the game.
Does Bill sound kind of distant again?
I turned it down a little bit because I thought I was a little too loud.
No,
Well-
you good. You good now.
it's not up to you, it's up to them.
Now, to get back to that, you guys played a game. They released like 6 or 7 DLCs. All were pretty much paid DLCs.
And we paid for every single one of them.
Paid for every single one of them. Do you think that
Bill is sick of
game
our
should
shit.
have been included?
I have a facepalm emoji. I'm sorry. I have a new facepalm emoji with Misfire, and I forgot to put it on today.
So you're asking about like DLCs, should they be added into the game?
Should they be included previously?
And not have to pay for it.
So if they included them, it's a weird thing of if they were to include them, they could also increase the price probably. Potentially.
I
Increase
really
the
haven't
price.
seen a video game over $60 though.
Call of Duty, $70.
Yeah,
it?
the new one's $70.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not buying it for a while then.
Yeah, no, that's an expensive one.
I just bought it anyways though.
Yeah.
So, but
I'm not really fully interested in playing it, so I'll wait till it's on sale.
depending on like what the DLC
No, I'm not.
is, if somebody just wants to be able to play the
We're still
game,
sponsored by alcohol.
then and they don't need the DLC, yeah, that's fine to have it as DLC for somebody else to buy. Because not everybody's going to buy that or necessarily want to buy it.
Holy
But
cow, $120?
yeah, it could be added into the game, but they still have to be able to cash a paycheck.
Or, it's like they came up with other new dinos. Like, if we're going to go Arc DLC, they're like, oh, man, what if we come up with this later on? So sometimes I think DLCs are good. But yeah, I mean, everybody doesn't want to pay for a DLC all the time, every time. So
yeah, like I got Lego Star Wars, the new one that came out.
I know, right, Karma?
Hey.
Oh, damn!
Hey,
Damn, dude.
Karma's coming in with the heat,
Bro.
Damn.
it's kind of one of those things of if even if I were to ask somebody for help,
Minion,
right,
here
to help me get a girlfriend,
Here, you
all
want
I
some
ever
of this?
get.
This is water to help with that burn.
Oh my god.
All I ever get is bullshit advice from people. I have never had somebody try and set me up with someone. No one has ever tried.
Well, maybe they don't know any girls that are worth your time.
I'm trying to see if I can.
That's the thing though. Is I'm too honestly like with the church and everything. I'm too quote unquote bad for the good girls. But
You don't want a good girl, anyways.
But I'm too like
No, I'm kidding.
good.
You want a good girl.
I'm too like good for the bad girl. So I'll be like, oh, you know anybody? They're like, oh no, but they're too wild for you.
Memphis.
They're too wild for you.
What is happening right now? Oh, you son of a... No, hold on. No, what are you doing? No, hold on. It's all sideways. They can't see it. No, hold on. Start it over.
Is that your bunny that you're grabbing?
No. Are you ready for this? All right.
I got it.
You're up.
Go back to the full screen while I play with it. Holy shit.
I can't believe you still have this.
Of course I still have it. Holy shit, dude.
Minion, you do want a good girl, but you want like... Yeah, yeah, there you go. Exactly what Karma just said. You want a good girl.
Yes. But
Marsh, you're gonna see here in a second. You'll see what that was.
the thing
That
is
was
though,
another one of my birthdays.
it's like
Wait, that was my
people-
30th, right? No,
Yes,
hold
sir.
on. What are you doing? I can't make that big. How did you get it to do what it's doing right now? What are you...
There we go.
Is that on your webcam?
Yeah, that is on my webcam.
Oh,
This
no.
guy. This guy is legendary. Like, I'm keeping the audio completely muted because it is...
Yeah, DMCA.
Now,
HDMCA.
Hang on, I gotta do something real quick. Now, let's make sure it loops. There you guys go.
This was during my birthday, and that's a sign that says that table is dedicated for me. And
This is how awesome
I'm
this
out
guy
on the
is.
dance floor. Someone kept trying to sit at the table too, so I was like, hey, bitches, this is my table. And this is
That
what
is-
happens when I'm drinking alcohol and dancing.
Oh yeah, no, Tyler's got some moves, man.
Oh yeah, I rubbed it all over. I'm surprised I didn't get pink eye.
Hey, the man's got some moves. That's all I can say.
Did you say moobs or moves?
I do have man boobs. Yes.
Hey, we'll just go to the...
Oh man, there was The sign that I held when I held the sign over that guy's head, that guy tried to sit at our table. I remember because I was sitting there trying to flash the sign at everybody to be like, "Fuckers, stay away from my table. This is my table. We paid for it." Well, actually, my girlfriend paid for it, but yeah.
Oh God, I want you to know that I literally had that idea, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm doing this right now, and I wonder if it's gonna work." And it worked perfectly.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's my drunk dancing.
Hey, the man's got talent.
So yeah. Sorry that you guys had to see that. I know, Karma. I know.
I don't think any of us are sorry for seeing that, except maybe Marshy.
Now, I'm going to get us into the next thing for the going off of art.
Talent for what? I'm not very talented.
For shaking that booty. You didn't see that?
Oh, did Memphis not see the dance video?
See what I mean? We start talking about my love life, right? And then how I'm saying like, oh yeah, I have no help in this area because everybody just wants to give me bullshit advice. And then what do? They change the subject. Boom. Point in case closed.
All right, I'll tell you what.
Everybody's different.
Next week, we are going to make it Minions Dating Corner episode. Fuck episode 8 being whatever the hell it's supposed to be called. It's going to be Minions Dating Corner. And
we're on episode 8.
It's going to be episode 9. And you know what? Yeah. We are just going to talk about love advice for Minion. That is it. That is art. We're going to play Cupid.
Week. Next episode, you heard it here. It's all going to be about Minion and dating advice. Everybody needs to come in. It's just going to be straight dating advice. Minion, remember to take everything with a grain of salt because everybody's different. There's things that work for Bill. There's things that work for me, other than my impeccable dance moves, which brings in the ladies. And it's just different for everybody. It's just so...
If my name wasn't Eric.
Hey, sometimes it's just the card that you're dealt, buddy.
I like my name. But you know what? I also like being called Minion.
No.
It's nice.
I'm sorry.
But you don't want a girl screaming Minion. Yeah, you don't want a girl screaming, "Oh, Minion! Oh!"
It's better than her screaming John.
Banana.
It's true.
It's better than her screaming John.
It's true.
Or like,
hey! Hold on,
Kyle.
hold on. At least you like my new background, by the way. At least you're there with a girl and she's screaming a name. That means you got some, Minion. So.
No, I don't need to hear her screaming Kyle.
Screaming John. At least you got
Mark.
There. So yeah.
No. That just means I'm like a rebound or something, right?
Mad. We're all surprised too, Hatter. I'm just kidding. It's all fun and game. Banana.
Now, so Minion, be ready for next week. It's all about you.
Dress up for Gru.
Hey,
I'll
tell you what. Next week,
it was
we're
a joke.
We're gonna dress fancy.
It was a joke.
Next week,
I love you too.
Messy. We're gonna play Cupid's Corner. This is gonna be a fancy episode. I'm gonna try to wear a little suit if all of my stuff gets here.
Wait, are you actually ordering a Cupid? Hold on. Amazon Cupid outfit.
Oh my goodness. All right. So
are we doing the Cupid shuffle next week?
I'm going to look for a Cupid Halloween costume.
Suit and tie. That's what I was thinking, Memphis. But he's apparently going to get either look for a Cupid's outfit or something. Now we know why your username is Misfire. Shots were fired, but they missed. Now, to bring us back...
Nice try, Matt. Nice try.
Just to try to bring us back on our topics. So when it comes to survival...
Should I get the sexy lady one? Because
right,
the
do
male
it on
one
your
has the
screen so we
nipple
can see
showing.
what it is.
The male has the nipple showing one.
I'm just gonna say, if you're gonna look up a sexy Cupid outfit, put it on the background so we can all see and appreciate this. Especially if we're playing Lover's Corner.
No,
Or
I
save
think
it
we're
for
gonna
next
get in
week.
trouble with that one.
Okay. So brought to you by Amazon.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy some wings, some
Chicken wings.
Wait,
Chicken wings, chicken wings, hot dog and bologna, chicken and
I actually came
macaroni.
out with some stuff for tonight. Like, we've actually been talking about scheduled topics tonight. Let it be a surprise. Hey, that's typically what we do. But tonight I came up with some kind of fun topics.
I think there was one thing that I thought about before stream once that I made sure to bring up during stream. And that was that was King Theoden. That's like the only thing I have planned before stream.
Yeah, what are you gonna say about King Theoden?
The whole like, oh, what character do you see yourself as? Or what character do you see the other people as?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Hey, Bill called you Bran the Broken, so.
Forgot about that. Bran the Broken. I'm the three-eyed raven. I'm the three-eyed raven. Now my topics don't seem so bad. In a survival game, what is your first thing that you are focusing on getting taken care of first? Shelter, food, weapons.
Food and tools.
Food and tools?
It's the first thing you have to do when you spawn in. Food and tools.
Probably food and tools.
Food and tools? I mean, that was...
Which generally an axe can also be used as a weapon, so it works.
Yep.
So that was a really quick one. Is there anything that you would argue is even more important to that, like later game?
Bigger shelter, bigger food, bigger weapons, bigger tools.
Okay. I mean, that was really quick.
I mean, it's just it's everything you have, just bigger.
Find an area that you're close to everything.
Okay.
That's a big thing. You need to be able to get what you want not far away, build a shelter close to it. Yeah, super easy.
That's pretty straightforward. I agree.
All right, Hatter, get some booze.
All right. I actually need a new beer, too.
Ooh, yeah, fire. If it's
Give me
in
2
the
seconds.
snow, yes. Guns so you can take other people's stuff. Right?
Jinx.
Yeah. You're a jinx.
Your face is a jinx.
Oh, thank you. So, yeah, I'm actually starting to run out of this one, too. Whoa.
I don't have another one.
Do it again.
Ooh, fancy.
You're kind of really dumb.
Yep, that's a face that we're going to have to use.
The timestamp is 1:34:40.
That we still have to do everything at the end.
Now,
We are doing a new thing at the end of the podcast before we say goodbye, or while we're saying goodbye. We have to all make faces. So, just
All right.
fair warning.
I do have one last topic I want to talk about for tonight.
Okay,
I
and
think
then
this one is going to be the biggest, actually.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah,
Now-
okay.
Oh, yeah. Now, everybody enjoys console gaming, PC gaming, mobile gaming. These are all things that everybody's able to access fairly easily in one way or another. What are your stances on VR gaming? do you think VR gaming is the future, or do you think it's going to end up dying out?
That's a tough one.
Okay, we'll go with that first.
I think it could be the future.
Sorry.
Sorry. What?
I coughed.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't mean to cough in your ear.
I didn't hear it. The VR games, I think it could be the future.
Yes, I agree.
But if it is to become the future, it's going to have to become something like what we see in Player Ready 1, where it is
you're
like
essentially
a rig.
full dive gaming. So essentially Sword Art Online, where you lay down in a bed and then joining for the gym.
Lay down in a bed.
There's
like
a
Matrix. That's like Matrix.
So full dive gaming in Sword Art Online is like completely all in your head. But Ready Player One is you are like you're still there.
You're still there. If you want to do something, it takes your own physical stamina to have to do it. It's not just all in your head, like
yeah, he
Sword
means
Art
Ready
Online or the different
One.
animes.
It's not Player
Ready
One.
Player One. Ready Player One. You know, you. I think that's going to be like the next rule step. I've already seen some things where they have like the track pads that you can run on. Like you don't have a harness that you're hanging from.
Hi, Brock.
But like you can run on the mat and stuff, and it like can tell like where you're at in the game and stuff like that. But it moves you back towards the center.
Yeah.
So like what's his face from Facebook? What's his name?
You're talking about, oh my goodness. I know who you're thinking of.
Yeah, the
dude bro. Sweatpants.
Yeah. That he's creating Meta. Yeah, he's creating the metaverse, which is supposed to be like Ready Player One. So
I don't think that's
going to be full submersive.
I don't think that's going to take off, or at least it hasn't yet.
But it's trying to get that way.
Zuckerberg. That's who it is.
Yeah, Zuckerberg.
Now, I think VR gaming has a chance to continue to be the thing, and I don't think the metaverse is going to take off and be as useful as people want it to be. VR is hard to actually use because you need a dedicated space for it. You need room to do it. Even in Ready Player One, you needed a dedicated area to do it.
Yeah.
So I think it's a little hard to do. So I think full dive gaming, where it's more like Sword Art Online, where you have like the nerve gear, where you put on a helmet and you're essentially your conscious logs into your character.
Yeah, but like your entire body goes limp.
Yes, your entire body goes limp. It's just essentially sitting there. I think
luckily for me, I don't have a girlfriend, so it doesn't matter if I go limp or not.
This is why we keep you around, your little zingers, buddy.
Yep.
So, but I think that is going to be the next big step in gaming personally. Like, it's, for one, you don't need a dedicated space for it. You can literally do it from your bed. Like, time in game could be shortened to live more days in the duration of a day, where VR, you still have that full body feeling of it being an extended period of time versus the shortened period of time of it actually being, while you could be doing it in full dive gaming. I
think it would be really cool to have that, but I feel like where you have to have the designated space and you can have a rig and like Ready Player One, that's going to be the next step, I think, that you're going to be able to do. I don't think the full dive per se is going to be able to come out. Like that's not going to be a thing for a good while.
You don't think it's going to be for a while?
I think it's possible, but I don't think it may not even be in our lifetime.
Now, do you think that
or at least not Misfire's?
I mean, he's not that old.
Ow! Damn!
He's not that old, but he finally came around and got you back.
Damn! Yeah, that's right.
Now,
I just wanted to include you in the conversation. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I mean,
I'm sitting here petting my kitty.
now,
At least I'm finally getting some pussy.
now, Misfire, you've been pretty quiet on the topic. What's your stance on it?
I'm a boomer. I'm old. Just give me a mouse, keyboard, controller. That's gonna be rough sitting there trying to like run in place and be like, ah.
Now, you're talking about VR gaming still, right?
Sure. Yes.
Because VR gaming, yeah, that would be. I'm boomer. I can't move. Now, with the full dive gaming, physical limitations wouldn't bind you to that. So, like, you could be paralyzed from the neck down, but have the full dive gaming system, and then potentially be able to actually run, walk, maybe quote unquote feel sensations like that you've never been able to do before. It could be used for more than just gaming too. Like, that's going way past like the scope of what I wanted to talk about, but that's like the reality of what that's facing.
Like porn.
I zoned out and then heard like porn. What were we talking about?
Ah, what? Anyways, I'm sorry, I had to.
Yeah.
I had to.
So, Bill, will we become pod people? I don't think it's going to be like a pod people type thing where it's going to be like you're in like.
What's that movie with Bruce Willis where everybody lives kind of like in a pod? They live in that simulator, and it goes to an actual robot that you can make yourself look perfect or like someone else or something else. And then you control that, and it goes out into the real world. What movie is that?
I actually don't know.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
What movie is it where they download some lady's consciousness through like 6 PlayStations plugged in together?
6 PlayStations, huh?
Yeah, and they use that, and then
Xbox could have done it with 3.
Suck it, PlayStation.
okay, but in the movie, they used like 5 or 6 PlayStations and downloaded, like, found a way to like save this lady's like mind or whatever, and then put it into a robot.
Surrogates. That's what Tatter's saying.
Surrogates. Yes.
Mine's not surrogates.
No, mine was surrogates.
Bill can finally visit a strip club in VR. Hey, I'm for anything. I
Minion
guess.
can too. Now that he doesn't live with his mom.
Chappie.
Chappie was another one, but that I don't think that was a woman. That was AI. I think.
Yeah, that was just a droid.
No,
They had consciousness.
Oh, no,
At the
Chappie
end.
was a No, they ended up downloading somebody's. They did end up doing that to somebody's mind at the very end of Chappie.
But it was Chappie's AI managed to figure out how to do it though, I think. And it was with like 5 or 6 PlayStations. They're all like stacked on top of each other and plugged in.
I couldn't stand that movie because of those 2 rappers. South
Are you talking
Australian
about the
rappers.
the music group? They're actually pretty decent. They actually have a couple decent songs.
Oh, you have horrible taste.
Yeah. No, real talk though. Like, I do think
I have not, Karma.
full dive gaming is going to be the next thing.
It's probably going to be a very long time before we get there, though.
I mean, do you think that you have a timeline? Like, VR game is already taking steps ahead. The metaverse is just one step that I think they're trying to take towards this.
But I think I just saw that Matt or someone said that
Oh yeah, no, it's not
a
doing
bunch of
that hot.
people, a bunch of people got fired because it's been horrible.
I mean, just because that one example of it's because the metaverse is, I don't think it's meant to be a thing. If you look at, what is it? One of the most basic games out there is VR chat.
And Dogecoin?
Hey, don't invest in Meta. This is not a stocks talk. I cannot give financial advice. I did see my buddy make $200,000 off Dogecoin though.
Where's our lawyer right now? We need our lawyer to come in here and be like, we are not responsible for anything. Yeah, you know what I mean.
So
any financial advice or stock advice.
Now, is there anything that you think could be beneficial to come out of that between VR versus full dive gaming? I mean, do you see the potential that could come from full dive versus VR?
I don't know. I think VR, you're going the full versus what, when you're laying down?
Yeah. It's essentially just your mental.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
VR,
hear me out.
I think we're already getting lazy as a race, a human race. I mean, I'm getting lazy. I'm getting fat. I'm
lazy.
Yeah, I think we're getting lazy. I think VR would help, you know, because that's exercise, that's moving around, getting physical, you know, instead of like a lot of times that I do or that we're doing right now where we're sitting here for 3 to 4 hours just sitting in a chair that could cause a blood clot, you know. And if we get to the point where we're doing that full submersive where all we're doing is laying there and spending 8 to 12 hours a day, I don't see that being very good.
Now, don't you think that it could have some benefits? Obviously, yes, the 8 to 12 hours laying down daily. I'm sure that eventually there would be like safety measures incorporated with that.
Yeah.
But don't you think that it could also help, though, train muscle senses and stuff like that? So like,
just through your mind?
So think about it this way. So your
potentially,
consciousness,
I'm still thinking, all right.
It might help Minion know what it's like to finally have a girl, but yeah.
this is just one of the things that VR or full dive can help with.
We need to get. We need to start a fundraiser. Let's start a fundraiser. Let's get.
I don't need a fundraiser. I got the funds. All right. I don't got the women's or the skills. All right. My mom gave me a purity ring. All right. And it has been imbued with prayer and kosher virginity.
We're just getting back and forth to each other. It's what we do. Minion, are you truly offended?
And it wards off the evil demon whammon.
Minion, be honest with me.
What?
Are you offended by what I just said?
What did you just say?
By making another joke on you not having a girl.
The GoFundMe?
No, I just said it. By making a joke that you would
the VR thing?
Yeah.
Oh no, I would totally play that.
But did it offend you?
No.
Okay, I'm just
triggered. But no.
No, to answer that question, Karma, it's on Lego.
Matt the Hatter, we do this, buddy. We go back and forth. He gets me, I get him.
Do I get worked up about stuff? Yes. Do I think it's funny? Yes. Am I offended? No.
If it's too much, you let me know.
Maybe.
If it's too much, you let me know. I'll stop.
I don't offend very easily, except for like some customers.
Well, see, that's the thing is I know that you don't offend very easily, so that's why you and I are able to go back and forth.
Yeah.
So.
And if it does offend me,
I don't want chat.
Give me like.
I just don't want chat to be coming in here and being like, "Oh man, he's dogging on him really hard," when this is what we do.
If it does offend me, I have a really bad memory, so give me like 2 days and I'll forget about it.
You let me know if it's too much.
No, you good, bro. You are good.
Okay. It's just I just want to explain to everybody here that this is what we do. We make fun of each other. We have fun. It's not like we're fully trying to take a knife and dig at him. We're just having fun.
No, we're taking the shovel and doing it instead.
I'm taking the shovel, hitting him in the head, and then burying him. With those burns,
put me on my misery. Ooh.
So
You're gonna burn me with a shovel.
Bury.
Burn.
well,
Nah,
Hatter. Listen, bud. It's just fun and games, man. It's okay. I mean, I've told everyone before. If I go too far with a joke, then you let me know.
So, okay, but my Karma was asking, where all my money is. I think. Okay, yes, I may spend my money currently on video games and Lego, but it's like power on like spaceships and like Star Wars and Star Trek. It's like, oh, revert or convert or whatever you want to call it, all the power to the main front shields. It can be like moved around where it needs to go. You're the unofficial fourth member of this podcast and just cause chaos and shit. Yes, that's what we need.
That's why you have that sword right next to your name.
This is true.
So you can stab us.
This is true.
So,
Well, I think for my topics, unless there's anything else that you guys really want to touch on.
We haven't really heard from you. You asked us, but you haven't really gave your full 2 cents about it, though. You keep asking us questions.
You're right. So, for VR gaming, I honestly think that the physical aspect of it, like you touched on, Misfire, I think VR gaming has huge benefits towards people. It takes them into a place that they can actually enjoy doing activities. Like, who hasn't heard of the game Beat Saber? Beat Saber.
I do that every night.
I have a friend who lost a bunch of weight playing Beat Saber.
Only I don't have a VR system.
Oh, damn it, Minion.
So, like, Beat Saber was something that helped them lose a bunch of weight, and that was just a game.
Clip that one there.
Beat Saber has not helped me lose weight. I'm just saying that.
I mean, you gotta be doing it, man. Actually, just do like a couple songs. You gotta be doing like sets of like 8. Oh my god, I just caught it.
You just caught that. What are you talking about on Beat Saber?
I was trying to roll. I cannot believe you.
I need to fully clip that now. Holy
Don't
cow!
worry, I just clipped it.
Did you get that? Oh, man.
So, I think VR gaming has potential to be huge when it comes to physical, like people losing weight. I think it has a lot of benefits, but I think VR gaming can only go so far, especially in terms of what it can do for everybody. We already brought up the fact that people who are paralyzed might not be able to do it. They could probably do it and enjoy certain things, but I think even their own experiences, depending on their disability, is limited. So, full dive gaming takes them to a place where their mind can go and take them to a spot that they have full access to the abilities that they might have once had or things that they haven't been able to do, like walking in a video game, walking in this projected thing, be able to use limbs that they may have lost. I think it's definitely the future. I don't know when it's going to come, but I feel like even then it can give a better quality of life to people who may be bedridden. This is deep. This is the deep that I wanted to get into.
I was just smiling, waiting for Minion to say something, but as soon as I heard, I don't know when it's gonna come. All I thought about is hitting the. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I haven't. Okay,
I thought about that, and I was gonna say,
sorry.
You never really know when it's gonna come until right before.
Except for when she
we
says
ruined the
it's coming.
deepness. This game, I repeat, we get deep and then we ruin it.
And if she says it's coming, then it's probably not true.
Y'all thought it, yeah, y'all did.
We all did.
But
Except for Bill.
So The VR, I feel like that's going to be a hit or miss with people because, like you said, somebody has a disability like Misfire wouldn't be able to do it as much. But you also have the people.
I'm a little bit triggered right now.
Like you have the people. You have the people like me
I
that
can only laugh
I'm
because that was too fucking good. Damn it!
kind of.
Oh, damn it!
You have the people like me where it's like I probably get tired out pretty quickly and won't be able to go as long. But it's a matter of like, how much do I want to play this game? Am I going to push myself? Or is it going to become one of those things VR wise that I'm just going to be like, it's exercise. I don't want to get up. But I feel like I would get drawn into it. So you're going to have those people that it's like a mix of like, it's like a 50-50 chance of, if like you not only have to have like the physical side of it or the drive to do the physical side of it, but you also have to have the space for it. And so somebody that only has like their bedroom, they don't have the space. They don't have the freedom to get into it. So it's a great idea and they're doing good work with it. It's not like an Xbox or computer that just pretty much anybody can do it.
Right. And the costs. How many people are going to be able to afford it?
I mean,
exactly.
I will say this. Where Meta has done a halfway decent job of is making VR gaming affordable. You can get an Oculus, or what is it? They call it, instead of the Oculus, it's the Quest 2. You can get one of those for like $300. Is $300 affordable for everybody? No. But it is roughly the cost of a new game system. Now, There are other VR systems that take your entire fucking room and make it into a VR space. That's
what I want.
Those are significantly more expensive. But I think Meta is doing that right. They made it more affordable for everybody. But I still don't think I think it still has limitations in the long run.
So would you say that the Wii was like the beginning stages of VR?
I would actually argue to say yes.
Funny that you just said that because Karma was just talking about how big the Wii was in the beginning.
That is actually really ironic.
Who's talking about their big Wii?
Karma was talking about the Wii just as you were talking about the Wii.
Yeah, literally as soon as you started talking about the Wii. I didn't see that. Yeah, because it just.
I've had that thought in my head for a while now. I just didn't get it out yet.
No, you're 100% right. The Wii was like a big, starting. To immerse, you had to actually do physical.
You have like because we were talking about exercise, made me think of the Wii because like the Wii Fit. Yep. You step up on it, you step down, you step to the left, you step to the right. Do all that stuff. But it's sort of that same thing. Like it senses where you're at. Oh no, I like a Wii. I don't have one, but I like them.
Not gonna say anything.
Keep rolling. Keep
going. Keep going before.
But actually, I saw this thing where it was the sensor that like you plug in is actually just like two something or other lights that if you actually light two candles and put it up front. I like a Wii. It's all in the remote that it senses where those lights are at.
Yeah, the infrared.
Yeah, the infrared. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, if you just light two candles, you can actually use that to play your Wii.
The Wii Fit was just there to call everyone fat even when they weren't. I mean, that is true. I've heard people getting called fat by their Wii Fit when they weren't. That is so true.
I like a Wii.
Fuck the Wii. Just give me the Dance Dance Revolution. Dance Dance Revolution I am terrible at. I do not have the coordination for that. No, it's fat. I think I've only seen you a couple times on camera, Adder. You are a beautiful individual.
I'm fat.
Now, do you guys have any other thoughts on the full dive thing? Like I said, I think it could provide a better quality of life to people.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if it would be affordable right away.
Oh no, I highly doubt it'd be affordable at the beginning. But
what if they had go ahead.
I think it would be a great experience for people, but not gonna lie, I still think that there's that possibility of being trapped in the game.
Because it's going through your conscience, your mind, and then your mind.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not like your mind is stuck, but like if they make it to, like, they could literally do it to where if you take it off, you die. But you cannot, because you can't move, they can set it to where you just can't leave the game. That's big possibility.
You are all beautiful bitches.
But then you're going to die anyways if you don't have a way to be fed.
Oh, stop it, Karma.
Aw, Karma.
Yeah, the full submersive into the conscience thing, that is.
Are you just hesitant to do it because it sounds kind of scary too?
Oh man, there's got to be safety protocol stuff. It's in my mind.
I've seen too many animes where they get stuck in a game for me to fully trust it.
I've seen movies. The surrogate. Your mind is in that robot, and they found a way to blow up the robot. Then it kills you in the pod.
Okay.
There's. I don't know. I think we're really far from that stage. I think VR is the next stage. But
VR is already here.
Right, but better VR. VR right now
maxing out VR.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's got to come first before we start. Cuz you're talking about how the hell are they going to get it into the brain? Elon
those signals. Elon Musk
was talking about computer chips in the brain. That would be one way to log in and to get that, but that's all of that. You just see movies on it going bad, and you're just like, fuck. We have knowledge that it could be pretty bad to do. Why are we trying to do it?
Now, I do have another spin on this. Okay, we're gonna go deep real quick. Giggity. We're gonna get dark.
Bill's going deep.
We're gonna get dark.
Also,
we're getting dark.
We're gonna get dark here for a second, okay?
Oh crap!
Yeah, we're gonna take it to a dark spot. So think about it in another light, okay? So there's already TV shows and movies about this. What if we were able to sub-transplant a person's conscious? We'll say a terminally ill patient. Take their conscious and put them into this world. Completely detached from their body. Their body is no longer a thing. It's just a husk. But you're able to take them and put them in this new world where they can live a full life. Do you think that could also be a thing? Instead of them having to live in pain, you could essentially just terminate their body. It's now a husk. There's nothing for it. You just took their body, throw it away. They themselves are in this new world.
All I read was just Memphis barbecue, a meat sack.
That's
Memphis barbecue and meat sack.
Yep. Come get your sack spices at Memphis Barbecue and Supply.
And now I'm hungry.
So,
yeah. I mean, obviously. Are you talking about like someone that's like paralyzed from the neck down, or because I mean,
terminally ill, paralyzed from the neck down?
Because I mean,
did you get that from
there is a TV show.
Sword Art?
No, there is that. Well, there. I think they did that in Sword Art, but there's also a TV show and a movie about this. I know there's multiple instances of this. So,
well, obviously they can't be brain dead. Because if they're brain dead, then how do you get a brain that's dead into another?
I mean, that's one instance that obviously this is not going to be useful for.
Right. So someone that's like paralyzed from the neck down and that still has everything working up here.
So, but here's another instance that we can talk about. So you took your terminally ill family member who unfortunately couldn't live a full life. You put them in this new world, this new plane of existence.
So before they die, you took their conscience.
Yes. So like we'll say 18-year-old Bill, terminally ill.
We definitely know you ain't 18.
Definitely not 18.
Bro, I got you one upped, all right? You're you got somebody, they did something IRL, it's kind of illegal, you know, and it was kind of wrong. So, you know, instead of just killing them, right, you upload their consciousness into this universe, right? Give them a virtual pickaxe and make them mine for Bitcoin. Boom, problem solved.
I mean, that's another spin on it, but I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I like how we took my conversation, completely derailed it, but it stayed completely on track.
Oh yeah, I just put some like tannerite on the track.
So,
but it was like dead center, so it just kind of like blew you straight in the air, like back on the track.
So what would you do with everyone just before they die? So I think you could give them an option to do it. So obviously terminally ill. So like we were going with 18-year-old Bill, terminally ill. I'm gonna die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They come to me, they're like, hey, before you die, I mean, you're 18 years old, you still have a lot of life to live. What if we were to take you, upload you to our server where you can live out a full life?
Bro, not only that, but if you're like a pilot for the military, right? Or like you're in the Air Force, you even have the option to go into this world and then actually they could figure out a way that you fly drones for them.
You're just now seeing the possibilities now, aren't you?
Yeah. It's like, what is dead may never die.
I literally just brought this to his mind and now he's thinking about all this.
But what happens if the power goes out?
Generators. Something that
but is it quick enough?
But yeah.
What if they nuke the servers?
But here, just to kind of continue.
It gets hacked. A virus.
Well, guess what? And then all those people are dead.
What if the aliens come and abduct the satellite you're stored on?
Wow. They just die. Wow. Then what was the point of putting them then in there?
Did you think I had something?
What if they tell you it's a virtual world, but they actually download your conscience into a robot and have you live on Mars?
Fuck it. Then I'll be the first man on Mars.
I didn't say you'd be the first.
What happens when Elon buys it? I mean, I get rich.
And then he's going to charge $16 for you to be verified.
Now,
or wait, no, it's $8.
All I'm trying to get at with this is that essentially there could be bigger benefits to this whole thing. And you can even have family
I don't know,
members
Marsh.
with you.
I don't know.
Literally, this conversation keeps getting fucking spun out of control.
Okay. So you get all of these minds, right, in this virtual reality, and or body or whatever. You know what this is starting to sound like?
I said it was going to be
Matrix?
A giant think tank like the Matrix.
We're all used as human batteries, and we're
all just human batteries.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry that it went dark. I'm done. Y'all
all I
can
kept
have your
thinking is
topic back.
this is just Matrix. It's like this is just the Matrix.
Y'all didn't like dark. What else you got?
I've got lots of things.
I mean,
you
I was following along at bits
I
and
was
points
following
of what you were
along.
saying,
I
but
knew what you
I
were
kept getting
saying.
sidetracked.
I didn't get sidetracked, but I was just like, this is just the Matrix. Like if we were living in the Matrix world. So.
Our taco sandwiches.
Debate.
Tacos are not sandwiches because tacos are a shell.
Because
it's not
on
two pieces,
on
it's
the
one piece.
on the cube, you have the bottom and two sides. So hot dogs are
But-
tacos.
No, this is tacos.
No, tacos. A taco makes a U shape, but it's not a
not two
thing
pieces.
in between another thing. It's
A sandwich. If you
It's
view
stuff
like
inside.
a 3D cube, if you view a 3D cube. I saw this on TikTok. The sandwich has the bread on the bottom and bread on the top.
Hatter, you
A
just
taco.
fucking ruined us.
A taco has it on the sides and the bottom, or two sides on the bottom.
Hatter
Right.
ruined us. What about pita bread?
okay.
Just-
So, a sandwich. The definition is an item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other filling between them, eaten as a light meal. So for it to be declared a sandwich, has to have two pieces of bread and something between them.
So here's the thing. Going off that logic, what if your taco shell breaks into two pieces?
Well, then
Is
we're in the
that a
fucking
sandwich?
Matrix, and I'm about ready to be woken up by Neo.
Calling back the old topics.
So technically, a taco is not a sandwich because of the bread. So, but I mean, if we got nothing else, I got really fun, weird laws around the world that we could talk about and discuss. That is, could be funny.
I mean, I have my topics, man. I think
Yeah.
my topics are pretty good for the day.
Minion, did you have anything?
What?
Did you have anything you wanted to bring up and talk about?
No, I was kind of just going with what y'all brought, and then I just add my own spice to it.
Okay. So here are some funny, weird laws around the world. Not just the
Okay.
U.S., but around the world.
It is illegal to fry bacon in your underwear.
Is it? I don't know. Is this a fact that you're saying, or is it a question?
No, I just made it up. I don't know. It is. Well, I mean, it should be illegal. But also, should it? If it becomes illegal, won't that just make it more fun?
I can't tell if they're frozen or if he's just like really, really thinking.
So, I don't know, Minion. I would rather cook bacon with clothes on because I don't want the grease to hit my belly and my stomach.
Yeah, but if you don't have, if you're just wearing your underwear, then it hits different,
I wouldn't know. I don't want hot bacon grease to hit my wee.
Well, I mean, no, you're wearing underwear.
Yeah, but hot grease is gonna go through underwear and it's gonna burn.
Not if you cook it right.
Okay. So, did you know that it is illegal to chew gum in Singapore?
Actually, I did.
I did
I've been
not
to
know that.
Singapore. Did you know that public caning is still allowed in Singapore?
Public caning?
Caning.
With being hit with a cane.
Being hit with a piece of like bamboo and shit.
Like sugar cane?
Sugar cane across the ass. This is actually still a real punishment.
Like, so is this like something they do out in the middle of, like, in front of
Yes.
everyone?
Yes.
Huh.
So like if a crime is severe enough, they can take you, detain you, and be like, oh, you deserve canings. There's actual videos still out there of people getting caned to the point where their ass splits open.
Oh, damn. I just read Witch's Karma. Man, it's just a sad little single boy. No thoughts except Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Anyways, so if you were caught chewing gum in Singapore, it could be a $150,000 fine, and then you have to go clean up gum around Singapore. So don't get caught chewing gum in Singapore.
It's illegal to take pictures of women there as well.
Really?
Without their consent.
I mean, that kind of sounds like that should be everywhere.
That should be everywhere.
Yeah, that sounds like that should be everywhere. So, did you know that it is illegal to run out of gas on the German Autobahn?
I mean, that's an interesting one. It makes sense.
Right? But if you
Because-
happen to forget, or you're trying to hurry up and make it to a gas station, if you run out, it's a giant fine. It's illegal.
I mean, do you know how fast people are going down the Autobahn?
yeah,
I'm sure
over
it's
100 miles per hour.
It's a huge hazard to have people just.
Yeah.
I ran out of gas. I'm gonna pull
And
over
looking
now.
at a lot of pictures of like the Autobahn, looking at like pictures of the Autobahn, there's no place to like pull over. So,
Dude, I could not imagine.
another little fun one. It's illegal to hike naked in Switzerland.
Yeah, Switzerland is
Dang
nice
it.
though. I want to go to Switzerland.
I've always
Right?
wanted to hike naked in Switzerland.
I heard Switzerland has like beautiful women too. That would have been perfect.
you know
But it's
that-
okay though. The fine's only $100. So
Oh, cool.
it's only $100.
So if I pay $100,
you could
I can hike naked in Switzerland.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
much.
I'm sure that they wouldn't be able to tell the difference because you're hairy.
In Alabama, it's illegal to wear a
Wait,
fake
where?
mustache that causes laughter in church. Huh. Alabama, huh?
Alabama has a lot of things that are
Oh, I
very
bet.
Alabama-ish.
Oh,
I'm
I bet.
sure.
Did you know that it was actually illegal to feed the pigeons in Venice? You know how they always have all those pigeons and you see people like walking up to them and touching them and grabbing them? It's illegal. You shouldn't be feeding them.
Oh, good to know.
So if you go there, make sure that you're not feeding them. Here's a weird one. Did you know... Wait, is it actually illegal? Hold on. All it says is do not wear your Winnie Pooh t-shirt in Poland. So, the cuddly little bear is all stuffed with fluff. Gasp! Does not wear pants. Because of this, Poland issues a ban on Winnie the Pooh around playgrounds and schools.
Hold up, say that again.
Who is
What's the
banned
law?
around schools?
Winnie the Pooh t-shirts are banned around playgrounds and schools
That's interesting.
because he's not wearing pants.
I mean, I guess just draw pants on Winnie the Pooh.
Ooh, I think we all need to go to France because men must wear Speedos while on French beaches.
I never went to
You're
I never
not-
went to a French beach.
You are not allowed to wear loose-fitting swim trunks like we do here in the United States on beaches. You have to wear tight-fitting Speedos.
They
Boise,
have to
Idaho.
know what you're packing.
Residents may
No,
not
no
fish like a
concealed
rat's
weapons. Open carry only.
Yeah, the problem is I just look like Ken. You know, it's just flat. Yeah, that was me getting myself. Boom. Boom. Got myself.
It's great when you get a TikTok from your buddy, and it's just like you're scrolling through, and then all of a sudden, like the ones that they've sent, or whatever, and all of a sudden you get this one. And it's just if you're seeing this, your friend sent this to you, and they just want you to know that you have a dump truck ass, bro.
Dump truck ass, huh?
Yeah.
Your friends are sending that to you on Snapchat?
Yeah. Well, no, not Snapchat, but TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like the whole, like, normally it's like the whole, like, lovey-dovey, like, oh, your friend wants you to know that they care about you, they love about you. And you know that one friend that sends you's like, bro, you got a dump truck ass.
I mean,
Karma says in Boise, Idaho, residents may not fish from a giraffe's back. Where the heck did you get a giraffe in Boise, Idaho?
I hope you're sharing with the zoo.
Whoa. In the state of Washington, it's illegal to catch a fish. Illegal to catch a fish by throwing a rock at it?
Dude, I want to throw a rock at a fish so bad now.
You know how many rocks I've thrown into the water? Because,
But did you throw it at the fish?
I threw it at, like, the water. I don't know if there could have been a fish underneath it. Who knows? Did you know it is illegal to wear a suit of armor in the British Parliament? Hatter, did you know that?
That's an interesting one.
Is that like just civilians, or does that apply to
just
security
civilians?
Also,
just civilians.
I am reading back though. Did you know that?
Okay. If their security is allowed to, then that sounds like if you go to Disney, you can't wear a Disney character costume.
Well, yeah.
No, but it is illegal to be drunk in Parliament. I did assume that one.
Yeah, that one sounds about normal.
Public intoxication is frowned upon in a lot of places.
So
like a lot.
It says that this law goes all the way back to 1313, where it prohibits any Brit to wear a suit of armor into Parliament. Because back then, that was the fashion to wear armor, but they couldn't, and the law still stands right now as we speak. Speaking of drunken laws, it's illegal to ride a cow while drunk in Scotland.
Guys, we're going.
That sounds like a typical occurrence.
Time matters. Welcome. Whistling underwater in Vermont is illegal. I actually knew that one. I've heard that one.
Whistling underwater in Vermont is illegal. Huh.
I actually heard about that one. It's actually wild.
It's illegal to cut
that
down
makes me
cactus.
think of...
Yeah, sounds about right.
Do you know how to drown a blonde?
No.
Put a scratch and sniff sticker at the bottom of the pool.
That's fucking bad. Aren't you fucking blonde?
Yeah. So I don't go swimming.
Huh. It's illegal to wear camouflage in the Caribbean.
That's a weird one.
Sitting here trying to read. Camouflage is only allowed to be worn by the country's military. So if you wear camo in the Caribbean, they think you're part of the military.
Which is illegal.
Huh.
So basically like impersonating.
Yeah. Stolen.
Military.
Yeah.
Stolen valor.
Yeah. Or just the law of impersonating military. You cannot take a selfie with the Buddha in Sri Lanka. A lot of people do it, but it is you could be imprisoned if you were caught. So, another one here: illegal to wear a mask in public in Denmark.
Never been to Denmark.
I wonder how they did with the COVID then.
Isn't it actually illegal to like wear a mask inside like a bank and like stuff like that here? But now it's like required.
Well, that the COVID mask was a whole different thing. So
it's still a mask.
This one they're showing like someone in a dinosaur mask and the unicorn horse mask. So,
bro, during the Johnny Depp trials, I tuned in live a couple mornings. And there was like these two people in like the blow up dinosaur suits. They were like walking around. One of them had like a jar of dirt. It was pretty great.
It's illegal for men to belly dance in Egypt.
Well, I can't go to Egypt. Damn it.
Only if you're gonna try and belly dance.
There's a curfew flushing toilets after 10 p.m. as a regulation in Switzerland. So it says here, registering as married at a hotel makes it so in North Carolina. So it
wait.
says, let's say a man and a woman walk into a hotel in North Carolina, request to share a room, and claim that they are married. By common law, marriage rules in the state that the man and woman are now legally married.
All right, all I'm saying is, Brock, don't get any ideas.
Is Brock still here?
I don't know, but doesn't matter. Don't get any ideas. If you're watching this, don't get any ideas.
So if you're in North Carolina, do not claim that you are a married couple while going in a hotel. By common law, you will be declared married.
That's hilarious.
Hey, I mean, that is one easy way to elope, though.
In Scotland, it is illegal to deny someone the use of your toilet if they request it.
Oh, really? So someone could just walk in and ask to go to the bathroom, and you have to.
Sir, I have to take a mad number 2.
Like, I'm about ready to blow up your toilet. You have to let me in.
You can't. It has weak pipes. You can only go number 1 in it.
That dude could be a psycho killer. And
I have to take a number 2.
you have to let him in. You have to let him in to go to the bathroom.
Now, is this a like home thing or is this a public place thing?
Well, you can deny access to your home until they request use of the toilet. So I'm just gonna fucking lead with, dude, I need to use your restroom.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give him the chance.
Yep. Did you know it's illegal to fly a kite in Victoria, Australia?
That's a weird one.
Right? You cannot fly a kite. It's also illegal in Buenos Aires, Argentina, to fly a kite. Wow. Whoa.
I wonder if it's because of like an airport or something.
It just says that Australians aren't the only ones apparently opposed to flying a kite. The laws go back till 1907. Weird. Yeah. It doesn't really just say why. It just says that it could bother someone. Huh. Okay. Did you know it's illegal to be shirtless in Barcelona? Doesn't matter male or female. Can't be shirtless in Barcelona. Weird.
Did you know that in the Carolinas, it's illegal for me to get a girlfriend till I'm 40?
We're gonna make that change next week.
We are definitely having the, yep.
I'm telling you, man, it's happening.
Huh.
Now I just need to find stuff that will get here in time.
Yeah, I know. I looked. I was like, I put a couple things in cart, but it's illegal to wear lacy underwear in Russia.
All right, that's a damn near atrocity. Like, Russian women are attractive.
Undergarments must be made within a minimum of 6% cotton. Why? They claim it's healthy and safety.
Pregnant woman in Madagascar prohibited from wearing hats.
It is perfectly legal for only men to urinate in public as long as it is on the rear wheel of their own car, and their right hand must be placed on the vehicle as they do so.
So what you're telling me is I have to lean on my car.
You gotta lean on the car with your hand and pee on your backfire.
Their right hand must be on the vehicle. Do you know how awkward that is?
No, I know exactly how easy it is. Have you never been drunk and fucking peed against anything and be like, oh my fucking god, this is such a long day?
Yeah, but no. Your right hand has to be on a car, he said.
He's peeing on his car, so hand on the trunk. And you're leaning against the trunk. And you're like...
I don't think you need to even be leaning. You just need a right hand on the car.
But it's your right hand. I'm right-handed,
Yeah.
which means I'm going to be leaning on the car with my left hand, more than likely.
Well, you're gonna
means I got
have
to do other
figure
stuff
out-
and things left-handed.
You're gonna have to pull a stranger and whip it out with your left hand to go.
Are we pulling strangers now too?
Sure. Yeah. Did you know that it's illegal to dance in the dark after midnight in Japan?
How are they gonna know?
It's dark. They can't point fingers.
All right.
I mean, they can point fingers. They just don't know where they're pointing at.
Who's over there?
Points in the wrong direction.
Not me.
Oh, sorry. Did you know that you cannot die without a pre-purchased burial plot in France?
What?
I've always found that whole thing very interesting.
They won't allow you to die until you have a pre-purchased burial plot in France.
All right. You're
So
getting
at a
uploaded.
At a young age,
If
you probably have to buy.
if you don't buy a burial plot,
They're putting you
your
in the
brain is
Matrix.
getting uploaded into the Matrix where you'll be mining for Bitcoin. All right.
That's how you're
Until
gonna pay
you
for
can
your
buy
Until
your
you can
plot.
afford a plot.
fucked.
It's illegal to place a stamp bearing the face of the reigning monarch upside down. That sounds something like the UK.
Makes sense.
Yep. I heard. Excuse
I
me.
mean, we have kind of similar rules over here
Is it,
too.
Hatter, is it true that now that the queen passed away, that you can't use a queen stamp on like sending out new stuff? I know you could still use the money that's printed with the queen's face on it, but like what's the big changes that have to happen now that the queen has passed away? I know they have to change the money, they have to put the king's face on there and all that, and they have to come out with stamps now. And now, are you able to still use any of that queen stuff like stamps?
So, okay, actually, over here we have a city.
Whoa.
It's got a name. It's called Charlotte, and
Carolina,
it
yeah.
is also known as the Queen City.
Okay.
Will it become known as the King City now?
No.
No.
Probably not.
No, we got away from the UK. We don't associate with that.
That whole thing called the Boston Tea Party, you know,
Yeah.
the American Revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so they haven't printed out anything yet. Okay, it won't be legal for a while. Okay, because I know that you're gonna still have to use that money because that's gonna be, a lot to replace because she was alive forever.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that you must honk when passing a car in New Jersey? I had no idea. I've been to New Jersey. That when you pass a car, you're supposed to honk. When driving on the highway, you are legally required to provide an audible warning that you are about to pass the car on the left. Huh.
Interesting.
I never heard anyone honk when I was in New Jersey.
Wait. When you're passing on the left?
Yeah.
New Jersey sucks.
Okay,
I've been through it a
no,
couple
that's
times.
like if you're passing someone on their left.
Yeah. Well, if you're on the highway, the left lane is the passing lane.
Yeah, if it's like a 2-lane road.
Like opposite, like it's a 2-lane road that.
Yeah, you're going two opposite
So
directions.
you're passing someone that's, and you're having to go on the other opposite side of the road.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what that sounds like.
Even if, this one says highway.
That is
I've had
how.
people on the highway, and I've had people pass me on the highway.
Yeah.
Not once have they honked their horns at me.
Yeah, I never been passed by anyone on a 2-lane road in New Jersey, so. But supposedly you're supposed to do it. You're legally obligated to do it. It's illegal to build a sandcastle in Spain.
Maybe that's why they come here to build sandcastles.
Oof.
This one's fucked. In Japan, it's illegal for married couples to live separately without just cause. I don't like that.
Why is that fucked?
Because there's issues happening, or
But what if they just do better relationship-wise, not
That
living
gets
together?
Honestly, I kind of
that's what I'm saying. It's fucked. They can't do it.
I'm kind of for that one.
I'm
Because
50-50 on it. I mean, fuck it. If it helps.
if it helps, it helps. Like if you got a problem with something, are you really gonna overcome those problems away from them or with them? It would get rid of I'm bored of you. Like, you have to actually think before you get married.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like part of what I think is wrong with today's culture. I think a little bit is sometimes we just kind of like go into it and then we're not actually like 100% in it or 100% committed.
Infidelity is not a just cause.
It's like if you lose weight and you get smaller pants,
But that's just.
but you keep the bigger pants, then you have an excuse to like get fat again.
Hey, I want you to read what Hatter just put.
But that's you just guessing that infidelity. What if they're just living separately? Like, one has to, they're not sleeping with other people. They're 100% committed to the relationship. They just have to live in separate places.
They can't without just cause.
Yeah, but if they're cheating, that's just cause, isn't it?
No, he just said that.
Oh, that sucks.
That's what he's trying to get at.
Huh. That I guess the level of like at what point it's illegal is one thing.
I like karmas.
Legally in England, a boy is not allowed to see a naked mannequin until after the age of 10. Huh.
I enjoyed that one.
I would have
for
been
some
in
reason.
trouble a long time
But-
ago.
That's
But
hilarious.
what if the mannequins identify as clothed? Crickets.
Crickets.
Do you have a cricket fucking thing? We need to make one of those.
What?
Cricket sound alert.
Oh, I do have crickets, yeah. Yep, I have crickets. Did you know it's illegal to be reincarnated without permission in China?
I'll get right on that one.
Huh.
In Thailand, you can't actually leave your home without wearing underwear.
In Alabama,
Ooh,
it's
where's
illegal.
disco? Go ahead.
This goes streaming.
In Alabama, it's
damn.
illegal to have ice cream cone in your back pocket, but it's allowed to have your sibling in your back pocket.
Alabama. Cloning is illegal in Japan.
That's interesting because cloning seems like a very Japanese thing.
In France, it's illegal to name your pig
Not Neapolitan.
Yeah, Napoleon. I know. I almost said
Neapolitan?
Neapolitan.
Like the
I
ice
almost
cream?
said Neapolitan when I first read it, and I was like, "Wait, hold on,
Fucking
hold
ice
on."
cream?
Yeah.
You just named the fucking French fucking. Oh my goodness.
Yep. Yeah, that little guy that was Anyways, Disco. I wish Disco was here because this one's for his Canada. It's illegal to kill Bigfoot.
Yo, shouldn't that be in like a Northwest Washington thing too?
Maybe. I don't know. Probably not though. It's America, man. We like to shoot things and then
So you don't have to kill
take
Bigfoot,
pictures with it.
but you could upload his consciousness into the VR system.
I hope they
All
get
right.
life sentences for making ugly faces at a dog in Oklahoma.
But then I wouldn't be able to look at dogs.
It's true. It's true. You cannot go to Oklahoma or you will be going to jail a lot. Minion.
Yeah. Interesting.
So yeah, these are just fun, weird laws. I thought it'd be fun to all sit here and talk about. Like it's illegal to pee in the ocean in Portugal. It's not like they're gonna know anyways. Oh hey, I finally got the fake mustache one in the Alabama church. So, yep. There's lots of funny. In Florida, men cannot wear strapless gowns.
Interesting.
Wait,
Yep.
what?
It's illegal for a man to wear a strapless gown in Florida.
Thanks, Florida guy.
Fucking Florida, man. Fucking
Bruh.
Florida. Ooh. Isn't Disco close to Toronto?
Maybe.
Did you know it's illegal to climb a tree in Toronto?
Huh.
Hey, can you?
Someone
hey,
needs to
can
tell
you-
Disco. Someone needs to
Yeah.
tell Disco.
I don't
illegal.
see Disco climbing trees.
But his kids.
I think we're safe.
His kids. Someone go warn Disco.
I got you.
In Connerville, Wisconsin, during sexual intercourse, it is against the law for a man to fire his gun whilst the woman is having an orgasm. No!
Wait.
I've heard
Which
that
gun
one.
are we talking about?
Any gun.
No!
And how do you know she's-
I can't
how
go to
do you know-
Wisconsin.
How do you know she's actually orgasming?
Yeah, because, I've been lied to a lot.
Exactly what he said. Except not me.
Yeah. Anyway,
And I was talking about your other gun. Does that just means you can't orgasm at the same time?
not your love gun, Minion.
Oh, not your love gun? Gotcha.
No. You could with your love gun. Just not an
Nice.
actual gun.
Nice.
I'm not a big fan of that one. Yeah.
I don't want this mental picture. But all I'm seeing now
Okay, hold on.
is
No, stop it. It's illegal
Hold on.
for your chicken to cross the road in Georgia.
all I'm seeing now
No,
is
no,
Misfire
No, someone.
balls deep in a woman just firing off a gun
Minion,
in the
no,
air.
stop it. Someone mute, Minion. No. While I'm balls deep in a woman, you're picturing me taking my pistol and
Like-
going, yeah, pew pew, like Yosemite Sam.
No, like
What's his name?
No, like a shotgun. Like a shotgun. Just,
Who says it's
shotgun?
illegal?
shotgun in the air.
Hey, who says it's illegal to climb a tree in Toronto?
Your mom.
The website. It's illegal to climb a tree in Toronto. You think you could just climb a tree in Canada? Why not? There's a lot of them, right? Expect to pay a hefty fine if you were caught doing so while in while anywhere in the province of Ontario. This goes for Ottawa, Toronto, and even the middle of the forest unless you have a permit. In 2013, a young tree climbing enthusiast earned himself a $365 ticket for climbing a tree in Bellevue Square Park. Tell him to start looking up his weird laws in Toronto, Canada. Another weird French one. In France, it's illegal for schools to serve ketchup. Weird. That is a weird one. Mad Hatter, you like ketchup over in the UK? Are you guys big fans of ketchup in the UK? In New Jersey, answering a traffic cop who asked, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" by saying, "If you don't know, then I'm going to tell you," is an automatic fine. So you can't be a smartass. You are, okay. Because I know ketchup's huge over here. I didn't know if ketchup was a big thing over there, so. Because there's a lot of sugar in ketchup. So, yeah. And then the other thing I had pulled up was random facts about Star Wars, if anybody knew them or not. Did you know that R2-D2 once spoke English and was kind of a jerk?
Yeah, that's why they bleep everything out.
R2-D2, we all know, loves and speaks only beeps and whistles. A robot language that most of his friends understand, but in the original draft of Star Wars was written in 1974, R2-D2 spoke complete sentences. Even more alarming, he was not a lovable goof that he later became. He was actually kind of a bully, berating his pal C-3PO, which he kind of did already with beeps and boops.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
And like R2-D2, like multiple times will be like, I can't repeat that.
Yeah. So he would say insults like, "You're mindless, useless philosopher. You're nothing more than a dim-witted, emotional brain intellectual. Why were you created is beyond my logic systems."
Honestly, yes. This sounds like exactly like R2-D2.
So R2-D2 was a dick.
Oh yeah, but he's a funny dick.
In French, you can write a check on literally any paper as long as you include the relevant
So as long as you know your routing numbers, you're good?
Yeah, right? You better hope that you know those. In the original Return of the Jedi ending saw Luke Skywalker turning evil.
Interesting.
Right? The original trilogy ends on a happy note. The dark side is defeated, and all of our favorite characters survive. But according to J.W. Rinsler, behind the scenes and the making of the Star Wars Return of the Jedi, a subliminal note about how what episode was that? Anyways, about the episode was made was that it was changed from George Lucas considering the ending, the Return of the Jedi, to not be much darker, as he pitched to the co-writer Lawrence Kasdan. Luke takes off his mask. The mask is the very last thing, and then Luke puts it on and says, "I am now Vader."
No, Luke puts it on and says, "I'm your father now."
That's what it says. "I am now Vader."
That actually would have been a great twist.
Right? That would have been a crazy twist.
Like, that would have been great, honestly.
Did you know that Yoda was almost a monkey?
That would have done so much heat in this current day and age.
They were planning on putting the costume on a monkey to just jump around and flip around.
Boba Fett's face is actually visible in the original movies. You may
Really?
think you never see Boba Fett's face in the original trilogy, but the actor who played Fett, Jeremy Bulloch, did stand in for an Imperial officer at the last minute.
Huh. Did you know that I don't think you see him in the prequels, but you see him in the Clone Wars? Admiral Yularen was like the I guess commander of the ships or whatever, or the admiral of Anakin's ships that he like the fleet, whatever. And he's actually one of the officers that you see in the originals. Not only that, crap, I can't say that.
You can't say it, huh?
Can't say it. I don't know if I should say it.
Probably not. Then, if you're struggling to say it with some of the things you've already said, then yeah.
But here's another thing, though. Anakin's, I guess, like clone commander, or technically captain, because he's Captain Rex. You first meet him, I guess technically first meet him in the Clone Wars, but then you see him in Rebels and the Bad Batch. But in Rebels, he joins up with the Rebels to fight the Empire. And then there's this one guy on the Ewok planet when they're like with the Rebels, that when they're fighting everybody with the Ewoks and everything. And there's this guy that looks like the old version of Captain Rex that we see in Star Wars Rebels. And not only that, he actually puts on stormtrooper armor to try and, like, I guess, infiltrate them a little bit. And so when you see all of the rebels rounded up on Endor, Endor, that's right, the planet. There's one guy without a helmet on that looks like old Captain Rex in stormtrooper armor. And then it was later said, okay, well, I mean, I don't see any reason why not. Yes, this is Captain Rex. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
You got really excited about that one.
Oh yeah, bro, I love Captain Rex.
Yeah.
He's my man.
I mean, we're being hit with a bunch of facts right now by chat here. Karma says that NSYNC nearly had a cameo in Attack of the Clones. Wow.
Wait, who? Say what? Where's this?
Karma.
Which one?
Where it says NSYNC nearly had a cameo in Attack of the Clones. It's like the third one from the bottom right now.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. The man who donned Darth Vader costume actually was in the movie with Peter Cushing's, the actor who played Grand Moff Tarkin.
Interesting.
Huh. Star Wars in 2001, A Space Odyssey shared almost the exact same production crew. Huh. Did you know that Samuel Jackson's lightsaber had engraved a bad word on it? And I bet you can't guess what it said.
Wait, was what?
Samuel Jackson's lightsaber had a bad word engraved on it.
Oh yeah.
I bet you can't guess. Yeah, oh there it is. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying,
Bad
like,
motherfucker.
that is one funny, like, montage.
Right.
Someone has made a montage of, at least at whenever they made it, it was like all the different movies that he says that in. And it is beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, there's lots in here. Like Kylo Ren, Adam Driver recorded the last lines in his closet. The first
You
Star
mean
Wars.
his timeout corner?
Yeah. The first Star Wars almost caused an actual war.
That is interesting.
So to create the barren desert planet of Tatooine, Lucas found the perfect setting in whatever. I can't pronounce that. Tunisia? I don't know. Anyways, what he didn't account for was how even a little movie production could lead to a political tensions. Tunisia shares a border with Libya. Sorry. Wow. I'm struggling right now. Libya shares a border with Libya, which at the time was ruled by dictator Muammar Gaddafi. Reportedly, I can't fucking read. Anyways, the government received threats warning that the conflict. Yeah. Anyways, fuck it. So, yeah. Basically, they thought it was a military vehicle, the Sandcrawler, the Jawa Sandcrawler. And then, yeah, they received threats from Gaddafi.
Interesting.
Yeah. I apologize for the really fucking shitty reading, but I wasn't planning on reading a bunch of these.
So the
I've
Count
never seen
Dooku's
before.
lightsaber was based on the sword wielded by Charlemagne, Charles the Great, who Christopher Lee was a direct descendant of. I think I knew that. I forgot that part of it though. But I do know he wanted the curved handle because I think he actually learned like how to use that type of sword.
Karma, I
That
think
it
you're
was
on the
designed
same
after.
website that I'm on. Yeah, because I'm seeing all those too. Jabba the Hutt was originally meant to be a furry. Are we all looking up random stuff right now? Bill looks like he's looking up stuff. Minion looks like he's looking up stuff.
No, I'm just making stuff up.
Oh, you're faking things?
No, I mean when I'm saying something, it's true, but like the whole like Rex and all that stuff. No, that's stuff I've known. But I'm just kind of like going with the flow.
Stuff. Wait, what'd you know?
What do you mean?
You just said that there's stuff that we've read that you already know.
Yeah, the sword one, like Count Dooku's lightsaber being curved. I knew that one.
Count Dooku.
I forgot
That
about
wasn't
it was
Count
designed.
Dooku. That was Mace Windu.
Badass.
Count Dooku's lightsaber was based on the sword wielded by Charlemagne, Charles the Great.
Oh, sorry, chat.
Yes,
Sorry, chat.
that one.
Gotcha. But yeah, I mean, those are all laws, fun Star Wars facts. That's kind of, I mean, there's a ton of them, but we could go on forever. So
Yes.
But I think we're hitting about that 3-hour mark. Minion, how you feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here.
I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm just going through clips.
This is gone.
But Bill and I, we're on the West Coast now, so it's not late for us. It's late for you. C-3PO is short for a cyborg. So.
Yeah,
Is
I got a
there-
mountain of books to go through.
Oh yeah, I thought C-3PO was
What do you
short for
mean?
stormtrooper.
Why are you going through clips right now?
Oh, I was just looking at how many I had.
Oh, gotcha. So, I mean, I'm kind of, that's everything I was bringing up. I wanted to do some fun, weird laws and some go to the corner of shame. Shame!
Look.
Shame!
My apartment is the
Shame.
corner of shame. All right.
Shame!
At work, I have Eric's bad idea corner. All right. That is my like desk area at work.
Where you fell?
Me? Fell? No. That was not my bad idea, Corner. To fall was not my idea.
Has
right?
everyone seen that? That's still here right now. Everybody's seen that, right?
Oh, I'm sure they have. If not, you know where they can find it?
I mean, we could
Right
watch
here,
it
right
real
now.
quick. I mean,
Right here, right now.
I clicked on the wrong one, but hold on one sec. I'm bringing it up. I don't know if everybody's seen this. Let's pause the music. Minion's little shame little shame corner here.
Yes.
Whoa, this is not. That's the last episode. Okay, here we go. Sorry. I clicked on this and I don't know why. Minion's little shame corner. Oh, there he goes into the corner.
I don't think you saw it.
This was such a good video. This was so fun to make.
Okay, so like I showed this to my boss, and he thought it was funny.
Yeah. This shows how far my editing skills have come.
And like when I say boss, I don't mean like my manager. I mean like owner of the company.
Yeah.
Like it's a small company. We only have two branches.
Look at
But
this
yeah,
art. Look at this art.
this one was great. I like this
I
one.
did enjoy that one.
It took me forever to find, because I went on that same podcast that we did, to find myself turning like this and like looking down. Like it, I had to like scour through those 3 hours
I'm
and
just
something.
gonna say, dude, the determination that you have when it comes to making a fucking meme is fucking ungodly.
I try.
Yeah, but I am so memeable. Like I live for the memes.
I mean, just look at the dedication that went into this.
It took forever to like mold my head to keep it to stay where it was, because I literally had to move the video like milliseconds, and if it moved just a little bit, I had to keep my head there. So like, oh dude, it took forever to make this.
Oh, I bet.
That is probably my favorite one out of all of them too. Just because
The
of how
anime?
much work.
Yeah.
It's just the level of work that you put into it. Like it doesn't go for show. It does not go without showing the amount of work that you put into that one.
Yeah.
No, but no, my boss loved the WWE.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Yes, this one.
Thank you for watching.
I hear voices in my head. They talk to me and they understand.
They talk to me. So yeah, that's.
I actually used to love Randy Orton. He was such a fucking badass.
Yeah, I definitely. Ryu from Street Fighter would have been a good one, like an uppercut. Yeah.
Oh, I thought of a good one, but I forgot what it was.
Hey, I could still add more. It's okay. We could still make more later. So.
Yeah, but I thought of like a really good one.
We definitely need to have the
Forgot what
Street
it was.
Fighter one. Like I also thought about what's that, Dragon Ball Z, where they shoot a fucking
Kamehameha.
you know, and
Kamehameha, bro.
yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't watch any of that. So, and then you fall over. Well,
Good night, Mad Hatter.
Night, buddy.
Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Good
I hope you
night.
had fun.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed and had fun. I was glad to have you here and giving us some random fun UK laws, and so hey, have a good night.
Good night, buddy. Have a good one.
Hopefully, we'll see you next Monday.
Have a good night. Sleep tight and dream of churros tonight.
Man, we all went Russian.
Now he went full L.
Deuces.
That's what he was. Wasn't that L's thing?
Yes. Yes,
Dream of
it
churros
is.
tonight.
That they just went Russian.
Okay. I
Speaking of
tried
L,
churros
L's not
the
here
other day.
again. L's not here again.
We didn't
She's
tell
a busy
her.
person, man.
Uh,
I tried churros the other night for the first time.
okay?
Churros are fucking
Where did you
amazing.
get churros from? Because I'm hungry right now. So if we're talking about food,
A Mexican restaurant by me. It's called
Okay.
Fiesta.
okay,
Pretty good.
yeah.
They're good. Like, real good. Like, I
Churros-
don't normally buy desserts out places,
Churros
but I'll
and
get
ice
those.
cream are good.
Yeah, churros and ice cream is my favorite.
I have churros, cinnamon toast crunch.
Deep fried ice cream from a Mexican
Hmm.
place, really good.
I've never had deep fried ice cream. I want to try it though.
It's pretty good.
It's good. Tempura is good.
Tempera's
Have
pretty
you ever
good,
heard
yeah.
of deep fried water?
No.
No.
Apparently, it's possible.
I don't
So
wanna
you
try
know,
it.
you know, like the boba bubbles,
Yep.
Yeah.
but like bigger
Nope.
and then breaded and then deep fried.
Huh.
It's not water.
So then when you bite into it, it's just water pours out.
I was only able to be here the whole time because the college campus was closed today due to the windstorm. Oh, wow. You guys
Hey.
still have no power there? Wow.
Hey, I feel that. That was, luckily mine only lasted 24 hours.
Yeah, Bill was almost not going to have power until today.
Yeah.
Big oof.
So,
And that was a maybe.
yep. Yeah, he was almost going to have to come stay the night with Papa Misfire.
Oh, Poppy.
Bless you. Bless you.
Ooh, bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah, saw that one over there.
Tis the season to be sneezing.
Oh, not really, man. It's winter time.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm allergic-
Pollen's gone now.
maybe. Curse me.
Uh-oh. Karma,
Curse
you
me.
sneezing too
Curse
now?
me. I live with a mother who's into that type of thing, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm already
Wait,
cursed.
hold on. Did you just clip the bless you?
Dude, I've been clipping a lot.
I really I really appreciate the clipping, but did you really just do the sneezes?
Yes. Bro, I want you to look at your phone. Look at your phone and look at how many videos I have to go through.
Oh man, hold on. Let's take a look, Ro. Did you send it over Snappy Chat?
I did send it over Snappy Chat.
He didn't send me.
Holy
send it-
cow, dude! How many?
I got you, Minion.
Dude, that's like 30 something.
Geez, 30?
I don't know. Did we have 30 clippable moments?
We had a good episode. Minion, I decided to do.
It has been a really good, funny episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We're starting to lose some people. I think everybody's getting tired, and I know I'm hungry. How you guys feeling? I think also
I feel fine.
I feel
I'm out of beer.
I feel like we've also kind of lost some topics. Like we went and did the weird laws, and
I mean, what did you guys think of the topics that I brought up today?
Oh, I thought they were good.
yeah, I thought they were good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's all good.
Perfect. So, I mean, do you think we're getting towards the end of the episode? Do you think?
Your camera is like really low. We're looking at your chin. There we go.
Do you guys have...
Yeah, but at least his chin has hair right now.
Yeah. Y'all think we're getting to the end of the episode?
Sure.
I'm kind of feeling it.
So I think we should wrap up with something positive that we did for this past week, or like something we had fun doing this past week. Maybe come up with a new tradition.
Like a one positive thing.
Yeah, like one good thing that happened to you during the week that you really enjoyed.
Why the fuck would we do that? No, I'm kidding.
Like, what the fuck?
We're positive here? No.
Yeah. I'm positively dissing on y'all.
Bill's prepared. Yeah. Bill's Bill came up with a lot of the topics for today. A lot of the times we have our backup topics, but we like to try and discuss before. I'm giving you, Matt's probably going to cheat now and try and be as good as us now. But
Okay.
we like to come up with the topics beforehand. So
He can try and be as good as us, but it also takes that skill, you know? Sometimes you just got to have that skill.
he's got skill. He joined us. He did pretty good. Matt was pretty good. So
It also depends on your co-hosts. I got
True.
some pretty good co-hosts.
we have some fantastic co-hosts. And you know what else we have that's really good too? That
Testosterone.
moderator right there.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
That's our secret weapon.
Yeah, that's our
Yes.
little secret weapon that
It's not even a
help
secret.
cause the chaos.
Karma like carries around a sword.
So you got to have a good mod too. So, but yeah, positive, man. What did I do positive? I got better. I have more energy now because I had absolutely zero energy last week, as we all know, because I was dying from a kidney and bladder infection. And then I went to physical therapy, and they decided to push me to my limits. And they made me, like, there was a crate, and they put weight in the crate, and I had to, like, lean down, pick it up, and put it on a shelf. And then I had to pick it up from the shelf and put it on a higher shelf. Then I had to take that shelf, or that from that shelf up to a shelf up top. And then every time I did that, I had to add weight, and we would try and find where my limit was. I am a big grizzly bear man, and before I got hurt, I knew that I could do a ton of weight, like lifting up, down and up, from some of the times I was at the gym. Doing that now after this accident I've had, I am nowhere near where I used to be.
I mean, that happens though with injuries, man. You've come a long way.
But the positive
You're not
thing
as good as you once was.
The positive
but
thing-
you were good once as you ever was.
I'm really proud that you came out with some country music there, Minion. I'm proud of you on that one. But the positive thing from the whole experience that I learned is I have already gained so much from where I was when I got hurt to where I am now. That's my positive. Boom! I'm getting better, and I'm getting closer to going back to work fully. Now I just got a obligated contract that I have to get to a certain point, and then when I get that certain point, then I'm released to go back to work. What about you, Minion? What'd you do positive today? Or this week? Last week?
This week.
Last week. We just started this week.
Well, yeah, but this past week.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't remember much of what I did this past week. I have the same. Okay, so we do the same thing, like one positive thing every week at work, and every time I always forget what I did over the past week. But so the closest thing that I remember was on Saturday.
I think you were reaching on that one, Karma.
I purchased the new Call of Duty game, and I started playing it. And you know what? I've been enjoying it. So I'm gonna say that.
You did stream, and it's been a while since you've streamed.
I did stream Sunday too, which is good.
You did.
Yeah,
So
it was good.
potentially-
It was good to see you back streaming. Even
Potentially be streaming more.
though I'm like done streaming for quite a while.
Oof.
I don't see any games that makes me want to go, you know what, I want to fire up and play
Yeah.
and stream it.
I feel that. So
So it's good to see you back.
the big thing is for me with streaming is I'm a social talker.
Yep.
So if I am talking with someone, I can keep the conversation going. As long as like if it's back and forth, I can keep the conversation going. When I've come home from work, I might have even had a nap, so I'm kind of sleepy, kind of tired as it is, even without being sleepy or tired. If I don't have people chatting in chat, I like hyper fixate on what I'm doing, and then I forget. And then I stop talking.
Makes sense.
But if I'm doing something solo, it's hard for me to do that. Because then I just feel like I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
And even though it can be an intelligent conversation, sometimes, you know, especially with like my work peeps, you know, you got to have an intelligent conversation with yourself because that's the only place you can get it. Yeah, I still want that like bouncing ideas or whatever off of other people.
Yeah. You're like me. It's hard for me to play a game that's, you know, by myself. I have to.
Yeah.
I like to play with someone else, or have someone to talk to.
Misfire likes to play with other people.
Yep. So, Bill, what'd you do positive?
So this past week, let's see, I went and saw Black Adam.
Nice.
And that was way better than I thought it was going to be. Let's be real. Like, DC is typically not the greatest, but The Rock did a solid job. No pun intended. Like, 100%. Went and did the Pokemon Go day, got out of the house because the power was out. And did that for like 2-3 hours. Got out of the house and just walked around. And I've been reading a new book. And I've been actually really, really enjoying a good book for the first time in a while.
What have you been reading?
So it's Brandon Sanderson's The Mistborn trilogy. I
Brief
believe
description?
let me see if I can't find a quick synopsis for you guys. Mistborn series synopsis. All right, the main character is a Mistborn Vin. She's a 16-year-old thief on the streets of Luthadel, the capital of the city of the Final Empire. The story follows her life as she comes into her own as one of the Mistborn, people who can use ingested metal particles to enhance his abilities, both mental and physical. Now, to give you a little bit more insight, though, there is a lot of slavery and stuff like that, and a lot of like different like nobility versus poverty kind of like thing. It's like a slavery type nobility thing going on here. So like the nobility have power over the Ska, which the Ska are essentially slaves, and they can just kill them, do whatever they want with them. And it's
like peasants.
Yeah, they're essentially peasants.
Yeah.
But arguably worse. And it's talking about the rise of the Ska.
The Rise of the Peasants.
Yeah, so it's actually really cool.
Is
and I'm
it
getting
based future, past?
So it's not even based in this world. So it's hard to like timeline it.
Okay.
If I had to place it, it's probably more in the past
Okay.
based on what I'm reading. So
I got you. Oh man, sorry. Oh boy.
So
So the positive is all of the getting out and doing things.
Yeah,
and
getting
reading.
out and just getting back into reading, man. Like, I've been happy about getting back into reading.
Nice.
Nice. So I reread Witch's Karma's statement, and I'm a little confused by it because I'm kind of
Yeah, the ending one where I was like, I think you might be stretching on that one. Always pulling out country.
always in pull out country.
He's got to be able to put it in before he could pull out.
Yeah.
Karma caught up on House of the Dragon. Didn't yell any.
You caught up.
And you didn't catch the plague.
Nice. So Karma caught up to House of the Dragon. I wish
One of
that we
these
could just
days-
sit here and discuss it with you.
Yeah,
Because there's going to be lots of people out there. Yeah, every time that we went to go to discuss anything, the Lord of the Rings or any of the new stuff, everybody was like, "Nope, I'm out." So, yeah, maybe one of these times when it's been out for a little bit longer, we could discuss it. So, but I don't know about you guys. I am absolutely starving and I'm yawning.
Hi, yawning. I'm dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm good. I'm
think-
out of beer.
Yeah, I know that's the worst part is I'm out of alcohol now. So
Same. Well, I
Yeah.
have more, but it's like harder
Yeah.
stuff, so I don't want to
Yeah.
drink it.
yeah, I got mead still, and I don't want to drink it.
I mean, I got like vodka, but that's more of like a weekend thing,
Yeah,
not a weeknight thing.
I bought a crap ton of mead, and I haven't even drank it.
No?
I've opened it and tried a bunch, but I still have not drank it.
Do you not like it?
Um,
So we're more of a special occasional thing.
it's some of it's really good, like the King's mead, where it's like it's really nice and sweet, and it tastes like honey, and it
Yeah.
tastes really good. But then there's like an apple mead. The apple mead is like very tart. We have a dark honey one that it just
So-
doesn't taste that great as the King's
So
mead.
what you're saying is it's one of the things that you invite the boys over. You're all wearing chainmail, and you got your drinking horn, and you're all drinking meat. That's
Yeah.
when you break it out.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
When we're all wearing chainmail. I have the horn cups too.
I mean, you
ha-
don't have to wear chainmail. You don't have to wear anything at all.
No,
but it's like
I
you
mean,
invite the
we could
boys
be
over.
Like you and Brock can take our shirts off and drink some mead.
I mean, me and Bill have done it before. Taking our shirts off.
We're not gonna get into that. This is where we start making
I don't
faces.
think. Hold on, everybody. I don't think we're.
faces.
Hold on, everybody. I don't think we're ending now. We have a new story that needs to be told.
I've already told this story.
We have told this story on
Did
stream.
we?
Me and Bill
Yeah.
were in a Discord call, and Crayon was in
yeah.
there too.
Okay, no, hold on.
And
I thought this was
Bill
like
and
last- I thought this was when Bill was traveling and met up with you and Brock.
No.
And you
No,
guys,
no. We
met
kept our
up
shirts
and took your shirts off. Okay.
No,
All right.
no.
All right, I thought this was a whole. Whoa. Hey, now you guys went axe throwing, huh? It's not all you guys were throwing. Okay.
And there's 3 of us.
Yep, someone had to be the loser. Anyways,
I was the winner. That's all I'm saying.
you did better than. Okay. Well, hey, we have a new tradition
Brock
now.
got the most bullseye, those.
Nice. I think now's probably a good time where we could start. I wanted to come up with a tradition where before we said goodbye, that we make a bunch of faces for our fucking thumbnails. I couldn't think of it. All right, make faces. Bye, everybody. We love you. No, maybe not that one. Oh, that hurt my lips. Bill, come on now. Give me some light too, because I'm gonna need it for your face.
I can't, dude. You don't have light.
You need to have light. Scoot closer to the wall. There's a bunch of light next to your wall. Yeah. All right, I think that was probably pretty good. So, all right, everybody. I think we are calling it there because, man, I am super hungry, and I'm getting old and decrepit, because they like to make fun of me being old. So
You like to make fun of me being single.
And
it's true. That's what we have against each other. So
there's our
Bill's
socials. Minion, you want to take us out?
All right, so boom, fire. Follow Misfire for the awesome content.
Oh,
if we
fuck, I
ever
never
get him
fixed
to
that.
stream again,
I never fixed.
was it supposed to say "Don't follow me"? Oh, the Discords.
Yeah,
Yes.
it says Bill Minion attached to him.
And the Twitters.
Yeah, fuck,
So-
I didn't fix those.
Go follow the $1 Bill. Pretty cool dude. Does the
they're-
streamy stuff
they're
and
messed
things.
up. That's my bad.
Kind of echoey right now, but still pretty cool. Follow me if you wish for the dumb stuff and things. Like, you saw how dumb I was here. Imagine me in an empty room with no other voices around me and just my dumb thoughts echoing around my head and the room. All right, that's what I'm gonna say about that. Also, if you could, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your fam, tell your cousins. That's all fam technically. Tell the other peoples and stuff and things that you can. If you got a dog, make your dog a Twitch account and follow us. Not really.
Hey,
But-
Instagram loves dogs.
I'm all for a dog following me. so.
But if you could get us to that 50 followers mark, after we hit the 50 followers, we have the viewer count, I think, per stream. We're just gonna have to do a few more streams in a month in order to hit that affiliate status. So if you want to see us with more shenanigans going on, I would suggest helping us reach this goal of 50 followers. Cool. That's my 2 cents.
We're at 33. We're getting there. So
Wait, is that right?
yeah, we're at 33. So
Okay.
but like Minion said, appreciate everyone being here. Which is Karma again, man, so awesome. Thank you for being our amazing oh man, I am already out of it. Moderator. Matt Hatter, everybody that stopped in and was saying hi. Marsh, Memphis. Who else did we see?
Not L.
We did not see L. We saw Vanguard at the start.
Marshmallow.
Marsh, yeah, Memphis.
Marshy
Mad
Disco.
Hatter. Disco was in here. Didn't we see
Matt's
someone
losing it.
Matt's losing it. Something about time.
Matt's losing it. Time.
Yeah, time matters.
Time matters.
Yep.
We saw a lot of people here
Yeah,
today. Disco.
that was great. Thank you for all
Yeah,
the love
boy.
and support. And we will see you again next Monday.
We love you guys.
Love you. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We'll
Oh,
see you next week.
Minion got rid of his emo stage. Yay!
No, sorry.
Oh, it's back. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Game, die, repeat. And now, your nerds. Minion Gun. $1 bill.